All right, and my lovelies, welcome back in for another broadcast, and happy heckin' Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a wonderful day, as Sundays always are. We are returning once again to Stardew Valley. It is year 2, summertime, living is easy, etc. I have a couple projects that I'd like to get done tonight. First and foremost, Robin is finishing up a silo that I had her start construction on at the end of the last stream. I'd also like to get out to the Skull Cavern, whatever that thing is called, and wield my lava katana a little bit more, try to get some more iridium from the slimes, because I believe that that's the main place that they drop from. And I'd like to start farming up materials for a bunch of bombs that we can use to blow up the rocks that are there, because I feel like that might be the best way for me to rapidly progress through that place. I've used like 1 or 2 before, and they had pretty good radius, explosive effect, whatever, where they took out a lot of the rocks. And I found ladders, I found chutes, I found ore, I found all kinds of stuff. And I feel like if I go there on a day where hopefully the spirits are really happy, it's going to do 1 or 2 things. One, it's going to guaranteed give me good drops out of the Omni Geodes and any other Geodes that I find. That's one.
New merch item we need, HaLLoW.
What?
A HaLLoW bobblehead.
Oh, God.
That will sell hot.
That makes my neck hurt just thinking about it. Also, I talked about this before I started the highlight. I might as well mention it right now. My neck really fucking hurts tonight. I keep turning it like to look at chat, and it just gets worse and worse. So I don't know if I'm going to go for the full 3 hours tonight. I'm really going to try. I said this before I started the highlight. I'm one of those show must go on people. But sometimes, like, you got to know your limitations. And if I pull something tonight, then I'm going to be out of commission for a little while, and I don't want to be that. I want to be back tomorrow, right as rain, ready to rock in my summer car. So, with all of that out of the way, I think it's time for us to look. Oh my God, ow. Load up a new game. I just reached for my mouse, man. That's all I did. Ow. Barack, thank you for putting that link up. That's actually a perfect time for me to mention it. If you guys have not checked it out, I do indeed have a new YouTube video. It released a little while ago. I want to say about 5 days ago, 6 days ago. And if you didn't see it, there's a reason for that. When you upload YouTube videos, it gives you the option to send out the notification to all of your subscribers who have the bell rung or not. And I chose not to, because very specifically, I'm trying to build an audience that is not associated with what I've done in the past. And as such, I'm probably also going to be rearranging the videos that are on the channel. Certain series are probably going to become unlisted. And I'm just going to try to build it again the way that I did it before. Pretty much the same way that I built this Twitch channel over here. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Drop a like, leave a comment. Gas up the video for the algorithm, because I need your guys' help with this one. I still haven't been recommended the video, and I'm on YouTube every day. Really, David? Have you? Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you watched it already? Because sometimes YouTube won't resuggest the video if you manually went to it. You haven't watched it yet. Well, David, that goes to show you that for whatever the reason, YouTube doesn't consider you as one of my viewers, because I know other people that have gotten it. And that is part of the reason why I'm doing this. I had to search to find it. Yep. Yeah, that's going to be the case, unfortunately. Bay, thank you for the 103. It's good to see you tonight. Welcome into the broadcast. But yeah, that is case in point. Kind of what I'm trying to do is I need to build an audience that is not necessarily associated with the things I've done on YouTube in the past. And unfortunately, some of those occurrences, like what you're dealing with right now, David, are going to happen, where people that I know watch my stuff and support what I do. Yeah, there's Chaos. I got recommended it. Yeah. So for whatever the reason, David just in the eyes of YouTube is not considered one of my viewers, even though David literally has a founder's badge and has commented on almost all of my stuff. So I've been waiting to watch it to see if it recommends it. Well, I appreciate that experiment, David. It's a funny video. So when it does get recommended to you, I hope you enjoy it. But it's insightful to see what that's like, knowing that you constantly comment and you constantly like my videos, and you also participate over on the HaLLoW VODs channel. It's just interesting to me to hear that. So, are there any HaLLowcraft VODs on your YouTube, or did you forget to upload those vids as well? We didn't have many adventures in HaLLowcraft, Lige. We had one for community night. I had some other building nights where I logged on and I did some stuff. And then I had one night that I didn't upload. I haven't uploaded yet because I might want to start from scratch. I went out and I tried to do a survival run, and it was a lot of fun. But then some of the community members that are a little bit more invasive with their humor decided to raid my chest that I was putting everything in and kind of fucked up everything. So I might start fresh. I might do it on the Anarchy server. And when that day does come, then I'll start releasing those. My hardcore playthrough, those are getting prepared right now. I'm working on the thumbnails for them, and I'm like cutting them down. So, yeah, they're on the way. For me, the YouTube videos just appear on my subscription box somewhere in that. Yeah, so Emperor Turtle, that one didn't. Because I specifically told YouTube do not put it in people's subscription boxes. So you wouldn't have seen that one go out to your sub box. I would never, Bunk. I'm going to go watch YouTube. See ya. Sounds good, Lige. Have a good night, man. I hope you enjoy YouTube. All right. Going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Fortune teller. Spirits are in good humor. And Queen of the Sauce, I probably already know this one. Hash browns. Yes, I do. All right. Let's get to it. 6 a.m. All of these are watered, which is a damn good feeling. I need to do this bottom one down here, and then I have all of my, oh God, I have all of my, coffee plants. Can I pet you? I can't pet you, Riot. I'm sorry. I guess you got a bath today. All right, we'll do that. And then I think that last one on the end there is my star drop thing, my star fruit, whatever it's called. So let me do this. And fill you up, and then we'll do this watering. I really need to get another set of iridium sprinklers because I want to upgrade my watering can, and I can't do that until the end of the year. But I don't really want to wait. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a long time. Princess Puff, enjoy Palia. I can't remember what Palia is. Which one was that one? I'm thinking of Pal World. Which one is Palia? Been playing the new Monster Hunter game. It's fun. The soundtrack is amazing so far. I've seen a lot of people that I follow on Twitch playing that game. Back in 2019-ish, my mom got a surgery, and I rented a bunch of games and just started playing them for her, and you know, just trying to like do almost like private Let's Plays, if you will. And it mainly was the Uncharted series, but I got Monster Hunter as well. It was, I think, Monster Hunter Wilds? It was whatever the second one was. And it was all right. We passed some time with it, but overall, I kept having to, like, chase the monsters down after they would run away. And so, at a certain point, I just kind of stopped playing it. Because I don't know. I would get the monster down to, like, the very last little chunk of health, and it would run away. So, by the way, it looks like the silo is all done, which is good. Worlds. Yeah, that might have been what it was. Best part of Wilds is you get a mount for that now. Yeah, I think it was Monster Hunter Worlds. I think you're right, Emperor Turtle. I can see how I got those two confused given the name. Okay, I'm gonna put these guys to go over here, make some cheese so we can keep making money. I also kind of want to go buy some cows. I want to get some more milk going. I want more turnover. So maybe I might do that today. For now, I'm going to cut back a little bit of this grass. Oh, shit. I need to take care of the chickens. I forgot. I do want to cut back a little bit of the grass, though. So that way I can fill that silo up and get it. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Get it as ready for either rainy days or winter time as I can. So let me open this and we'll mow the lawn a little bit. I'm gonna do, I think, over here, just so that way it's not encroaching on the farm at all. I don't have to worry about it, you know, taking over. I should probably also grab these while I'm down here because those definitely will expand. It's weird to say that stones grow, but they do. You get you and smooth you out and grab this grass over here. I kind of also want to work on like a tree farm, not something that is meant to be an orchard, but rather like oak, tar, or oak resin, whatever it's called, maple syrup, things like that. Places where I can have, you know, a permanent set of trees tapped and producing their, you know, their various things. So I'm gonna chop this one down, I think, really fast. It's Wednesday, so I can't really do anything on the farm. I can't do anything in town. There's nothing going on. Let me see here. I think I might just cut all of these down, if I'm being honest. It could be a patch for something else. Let's go ahead and do that. It's an adventure type game. First game I've played more than an hour. Really? Palia. Which one is Palia? I'm Googling it right now. Oh, it's this one. Oh, yeah, no, I know why I recognize it. I think I was thinking about getting this for my mom a while ago. Then I found out that it was multiplayer online, like massively multiplayer. And so I wasn't sure if she was going to be into it. But I might have to look it up again. Be right back. Subaru's trying to burn my house down on HaLLoW. Subaru! What are you doing? Yeah, I gotta find another place to do this this tree tapping stuff. I don't know where it can go, but I'll find a spot. For now, we'll just clear all this out. And actually, we put this guy here. Then let me do one crafting thing. Where's it at? I have some stones. I should be able to craft them. Here it is. It's always hiding. Okay, I wanna. Oh, I have to do. Okay, there we go. Pathway. And right there. There we go. Okay. Finish this up. Oh, me? I would never. Yeah, okay. Did you know there's a website you can use to help lay out your farm and decide how you want it to look? No, I did not, Thanalia. Do you want to link it over in the Discord server? Feel free to tag me as well. If not, you can just... I think you're in my server, but if you're not, then you can just put it in here and I'll write it down. Yeah, can do. You're the best. Thank you, Thanalia. Thank you. Yeah, because I definitely want a little bit more planning going into it. Especially in year 2. Now that we're here in a, you know, a more developed state, I definitely need to start considering, you know, just what exactly I want my layout to look like. You know, what kind of crops I want to focus on. And I feel like it'll hurt me in the long run if I don't plan it from the beginning, because then I'm going to be chopping trees down, moving shit around. And it's just not going to be good. Economically, it's not going to be good, you know, efficient-wise. It's just overall, I'm going to be losing time and money. Okay. Get all these cut up down here. And then I think I'm going to go down for the hardwood next. In the secret forest. And then what else can we do for the rest of the day? You know what? I might... For the rest of today, I might go down and I might clear the area around Marnie's. Actually, let's start doing that right now. I think I'm going to go down and clear the area around Marnie's for foraging. Because I don't get a lot of stuff from foraging because I just let this place become so overgrown. And also on that subject, I'm going to go and see if Marnie is here. It is Wednesday, so she should be here. Yes, she is. And so's Lewis, not in a bush. Not in a bush. I need to get some animals. We need another cow. It's only 1,500. Ricardo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give me a second here. I'm going to buy 2 cows. I'm getting 2 cows. And if you want, let me see here. If you want to name the cow, type a 1 into chat right now. The number 1. If you would like to name the cow, type the number 1 into chat. I'll give you guys 60 seconds to enter. Get your name ready. I'll draw. We'll find out what this cow is going to be named. And then we will do it again. And I'm probably just going to draw from the same pool as well. I'll just draw 2 names. So get your entries in. What's up, Eros? How you doing? Good to see you tonight. We need a HaLLoCraft command linking to the channel info on it. It's just for the Discord server. It's kind of a barrier to entry, Circaro. When I talk about it, people can pursue the Discord server if they want. It's just one of the, it's more of a, I don't want to say it's private because it's not, but it is application based. Speaking of which, I haven't checked on the applications in about a week, so I apologize if anybody out there has submitted an application to join. I just have not looked in a little while. So, all right, let's find out who's going to name the cow. It is going to be Bull Red Racing. Bull Red, what do you want my cow's name to be? What would you like me to name my cow? And then I'm going to get one more after this. Re-roll. They're right there. Steak. You got it. Steak it is. Great. I'll send little Steak to her new home right away. She ain't gonna be there long. She ain't gonna be there long. All right, let's get another one. And now, once again, I'll draw another name. And let me see here. The next cow is going to be named by Fiddler Head Crab on the Roof. Fiddler, what do you want? What do you want for a cow name? Let me know. Let me know. What do you want? And we will wait. We will wait momentarily. We will see what Fiddler says. Captain Milky. Okay. All right. How did you do it? CPN Captain Milky. All right, Fiddler. There you go. Great. I'll send little Captain Milky to her new home right away. Okay. Well, we have our 2 new cows. Let's start clearing this area out down here. And that'll probably be the rest of Wednesday for me. Again, this is to maximize the spawning area for forageables, especially in the fall. I got a lot of ones in the spring, naturally, because springtime, you just don't do shit in year 1. There's nothing going on. But in summer and in fall, I have neglected to do a whole lot of this stuff. So, Nikki, hello, welcome into the broadcast tonight. Good to see you. I don't know if I want to chop down any trees. I was just thinking that. I think I might leave the trees up for now. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm going to do a little bit more up here. And, hey, can you guys remind me, when is the traveling merchant here? Gregory, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome into the broadcast tonight. Long time no see. I'm doing good. You can't hear me right now, though. So you're watching ads. It's usually how it goes. You want to know what's funny? Is that I don't run pre-rolls. It's just luck of the draw whenever people have to encounter an ad like that. I always do, like, mid-roll ads. And, who did it? Fiddler! I had a feeling it was going to happen. Fiddler, thank you for the gifted sub. Gregory, you are now a member once again of the HaLLoW following. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing, all courtesy of the one, the only Fiddler. Thank you very much, Fiddler. I appreciate you a lot for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Either Nikki Munaj or Mona Lisa. Well, Eros, there's going to come a day very soon here where I'm going to get another barn. We're going to have even more cows. And when that day does eventually come, you'll get to name one. I hope, at least, because those are stellar names. Friday and Sunday on the Traveling Merchant closes by 8 p.m. Okay, I'll have to remember that then. Let me go up here. I kind of do want to cut down some of these trees, to be honest, but I think I'm going to wait till wintertime to do that. I can't cut down these bushes, but I could definitely free up a lot of area and visibility by cutting down some of these other trees. I just feel weird cutting down the trees themselves because Woo! That's what I like to see. To Haley and Emily. Hope you two are doing well. We've sent you your favorite gifts. Pink cake and sunflowers for Haley. Gemstones and wool for Emily. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, now I know that Haley likes pink cake. Because all I've literally given her for like 2 years now is sunflowers. That's it. I don't even know if she eats them or puts them in a vase or whatnot, but she just seems so happy every single time I bring her one of those. And I believe that that is also the crop that I couldn't identify last time. I can't remember if you guys recall, but there was a big swath of seeds I put down. I just could not remember what they were. I think they were sunflowers. Just big old plot of them. Is Haley Rapunzel? She kind of looks like Rapunzel. Okay, I got a couple pieces of wood up here and one thing of grass. I think tomorrow we're probably going to go out. Oh, that reminds me. I have to check what's going on. Let me see here. I got to find out what's going on in the world with the calendar. Stardew Valley. Because I don't want to run to town. I just want to have a calendar. Okay, we are in summer day 3. Tomorrow is Jazz's birthday. And I don't know what Jazz likes, but we're going to try to find something for Jazz. Okay, let's keep going. God damn, my neck hurts really fucking bad. I hope it gets better. I'm sure it will later on. I just hope I can start ignoring it while I'm playing. I did push it a little bit hard, so it's mostly my doing. It's 100% my doing. Thank you. How gifted me a sub. Congrats, Gregory. And welcome in tonight. It's good to see you. I'm doing well. I got a really bad pain in my neck, but it's fine. After the stream is over, I'll go relax. I'm just hoping I'm better for tomorrow because we didn't get to play My Summer Car last week, excuse me. So I'm hoping that I don't have to miss out on tomorrow's stream, depending on how I'm feeling. I really love playing that game, and I've got some extra mods that I want to add into it too. I haven't done it yet, but I will hopefully tomorrow during the day. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Kind of up in the air, unfortunately, though, chat. I'll let you guys know. Got another secret note. Wait, what? Oh, it's my inventory is filled. Don't need the seeds. Okay. It's a page from someone's diary. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak, but I know he would make a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit foppish and melodramatic. What the fuck is that word? But he does have a nice chin. He likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think his gruff exterior is a defense mechanism insulating his softness from the world. He likes beer, pizza, and pepper poppers. All right, well, now I know what people like at the very least. I don't have any desire to woo them, but I can gain their friendship. I don't know if I want those flower seeds. I think I'm okay without them. And on that note, I think I'm done down here as well. I could clear out some more of these trees, but like I said, I think I'm going to save that for the wintertime. Probably over the wintertime, I'm just going to obliterate all of the surrounding areas of, you know, litter like this, overgrowth, and try to maximize my ability to get as many forageables as possible. Just because I don't know what they're specifically used for. If there's recipes that I end up really liking, I'd like to have, you know, a significant chunk of them on hand. But yeah, we'll find that out as time goes on, I suppose. All right, there we go. He likes pop. Not like, goddamn it, Rippers. A fop, a dandy, an old school way of saying a bit of a fashionista. Oh, I'm a fop. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Gecko.
Sunday, Minecraft Monday, Trombone Time Tuesday,
No.
Wednesday, Thursday off,
No.
Car Friday,
No.
Insert Game here Saturday.
Gecko, thank you for the thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it, man. All right, let me close up this barn over here. Grab this cheese. Oh, my inventory is filled. Let's make some mayonnaise. Get set for tomorrow. Do I have any more? No, I do not. All right, well, let me go grab the cheese. I have the space now. I'm marrying Elliot in my current playthrough. Nice, Cheesy. How many playthroughs have you done? I am curious. I know that you're a big, big fan of the game. Okay, nothing needs to go in here, I don't think. Wait, hang on. No, there was one egg. As a matter of fact, here, hang on. Let me do this. There we go. As a Make some more mayonnaise. It'll be ready by... No, don't eat it. It'll be ready by the morning. Let me check the mushrooms. I haven't done that yet. There's nothing. Midnight. Let me see here. Okay, we're going to do blackberries, I think. It's been a while since I've made jam. But if you guys remember at the end of the last stream, we met that bear. And the bear gave us a bonus buff, whatever you want to call it, that doubled the price of all like salmon berries, blackberries, harvestable, forageable berries. Maybe 8 or so. Oh my good golly gosh, Cheesy, you really like the game, don't you? Foppish, concerned with one's clothes and appearance in an effective and excessive way. Okay, so I'm foppish-ish. Feel like the ish probably... You know what I mean? My Summer Car is definitely one of my favorites. Mine too. I really like that game a lot. Playing Stardew Valley on my phone. Nice, great art. When I first played this game, it was on the Kindle. I think I've talked about it before. But I only got to like barely into wintertime, if memory serves, when I realized that I wanted to play it for you guys. And I just had to wait for a little while for it to be a thing that you guys would want to watch. And here we are. So... okay, I believe I'm ready for bed. Let's get the hell out of here and go to sleep. Tomorrow, like I said, is Jazz's birthday. I'll probably find like a flower or something in one of the chests that I can get her. I don't know if I want to go to town today to shop. Because I don't have that much money. If anything, I might just go to the Skull Cavern today. Weather tomorrow is going to be clear and sunny. Fortune teller is, let's go. Spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune and living off the land. Animal spotlight, pig. In these parts, pigs are trained to sniff out valuable truffles. You got to let the porkers outside and be patient. They'll work their magic when they're good and ready. Make oil out of the truffles to maximize your profit. Okay, that's good to know. I believe we briefly discussed that a long time ago about what specifically it was that pigs did. And now it hath been confirmed by the all-knowing truth teller, the television. It's $4.99 on Google Play. Damn. That's pretty cheap. I think it's still like $10 or $15 on Steam. I might be wrong. It might be a little bit more, but that's what I recall, at least. I bought it a long time ago, and I think I bought it on sale as well. It wasn't even, you know, I didn't even get it at full price. Nope, not like that. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, just another few. I think I still have to go get Riot's food or water bowl filled up. Yeah, I got to do that, and then take care of the animals. Offload my extra tools, grab some eggs for an omelet, and then we should be good to go. I have 2 extra cows in there as well that I can take care of. Looks like I forgot to close the chickens in last night, so they're going to do their thing. You grab the eggs. We'll make some omelets. I believe that's what they are. Yeah, omelets. How am I doing on... Yeah, I got plenty of inventory space. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna turn them into more mayonnaise because I really want to get some money together. I want to get as much as possible. There we go. Okay, they're all doing their thing. Let me get the milk pail. And we've got 4 milks coming to us now. Have you ever played Animal Crossing, HaLLoW? Steak is too young to... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I had no idea. I thought I was buying a full-grown cow. Have you ever played Animal Crossing? Yeah, so Nikki, I have watched my mom play Animal Crossing, but I personally have not played it. She played it during COVID days. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna sell the mayo and the cheese. I can't remember what the recipe is for omelets, but I'm just gonna take 5 eggs for now. I won this game a long time ago, and I stopped playing it like 5 years ago. Is it better to play now than before? It's the same game, but there's a lot of content in it, Gregory. How much of it did you play back in the day? Okay, I can only do 2 of these. That's a bummer. I think I have a little bit more milk sitting in the... Also, let me drink some coffee. I don't know why I'm sitting on this. It's the same game, but there's more content. So my question to you is, how far into the game did you get? Like, what did you do? How many hours? There's quite a bit more content probably since last time you played. Yeah, but the gameplay loop is still the same. So that's, I think, really where I'm coming from in terms of like trying to figure out, you know, if you would like it. It boils down to if you enjoyed it originally. Animal Crossing was such a disappointment. Really, Gremlin? I know a lot of people that like that game a lot. My mom loved it as well. Is there anything that specifically you didn't enjoy about it? Like that brought you to, you know, that opinion? Okay, you go. The mayo goes. And I'm going to put my coffee beans over here, I think. Nope, not that. Okay, Riot's taken care of. I'll drop that off in there as well. And now I just need the lava katana, and we can go off and do our thing. Because I want to go fight some monsters today. Let me see here. So I need... you, and I need to put you and you away. And I think I'm going to bring the... I kind of want to bring the bombs with me. I don't know if it's a good idea. But we're going to find out. That's for damn sure. Okay, let's do this. Then when I'm on the sword and I tab, I'm on the omelet. I tab back and I'm back on the sword. Let's go. I've got just enough money to get down there and try to make a couple more dollars off of resources, etc. So yeah, let's get to it, chat. Here we go. Gotcha. I played religiously for like a year during COVID, but then I fell off. That's about what happened with my mom as well. She really enjoyed it a lot. On Steam, it's 40% off, $14.99 normally, but now it's $8.99. Chat, this is a great game. If you have the dollars and you want to play it, it's on sale right now, it sounds like. Let me see here. It's been August 6, 2018. I just played it for 18 hours, but it was slow at first. Yeah, Gregory, usually people find themselves wondering what to do in the very first chunk of the game. What you want to do is forage. Like, wander around the map, try to learn where things are at, try to meet people, pick up forageable items, and you can do one of two things with them. You can either sell them to make money, or the more recommended thing to do is to consume them for energy, and then use that energy to continue clearing out your farm. More often than not, you're going to be going to bed a little bit early, but still, it's, yeah. Okay, we got 3 of these guys. 105 energy they give each. It's pretty damn good. Just the fact that Nintendo didn't continue to upgrade it. Gotcha, Gremlin. Weren't there a couple content updates that came out, though? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not a, I don't really keep up with the patch notes of that game or anything. Okay, you're dead. Gotta get away from... There we go. Okay, let's go. I didn't want that guy to get back up and start chasing me again. I wanted to kill him and get the hell out of there. I don't know if I really want to use one of my boom booms down here. I only have 6 of them. Spirits are in good fortune, so I kind of want to just, you know, try to naturally get what I can. But I don't like this floor, because if I get the serpents, then they're gonna swarm me in the middle of these undying enemies, which there's another one that's gonna be getting up down there. So let me just go ahead and go over here. The one that's aggroed on me, I'll follow. Got one Omni Geode. Here comes a serpent. Ow. Nice. Ow. Okay. Actually, if I get around this guy, I can knock him that way and then go down here, and I won't have to worry about him aggroing on me anymore. Because I'll be too far away. Where the hell is this? I'll even take a ladder at this point. There we go. Okay. Oh, shit! Wasn't paying attention. Hiya. Huzzah! Cool. And dead. Or not. Okay. Really? Get this guy. Good night, y'all. Got to get up early tomorrow. Bob, have a good night. Thanks for chilling. I hope you had fun. Get some good rest. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, whatever you're up to. Moonshine, thank you for the hydration. Cheers, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It becomes repetitive after you've done all the stuff to upgrade your island. That's about when my mom stopped playing. It was, she had done as much as she could. She did a lot of customization. And yeah, it just got to the point where, you know, she felt like she kind of beat the game in a way. Also, we got a warp totem for the farm, which means that I don't have to take the bus back. I can, I can just take the totem back. Easy peasy. Oh, shit. Okay, I have the ladder here. So I'll probably end up taking the ladder, but there's a lot of gold that's over there that I want to go get. I'll get the emerald on the way back. Let me get some of this stone. So I'm sure I'm going to need it for construction projects, etc. And the last thing I want to do is, you know, try to hunt it down. More than anything, what I'm looking for, though, are slimes. The slimes are what contain the iridium. I think. There might be other things, but I'm pretty sure that it's exclusive to the slimes in the top floors. So that's really what I'm keeping my eyes out for. Any floors that don't have slimes on them, I'd rather just keep going deeper. HaLLoW, have you ever played Train Sim? No, I have not. Never really had too much interest in that one, just because I felt like I couldn't make good content on it. It's kind of like, it's almost like a sitting simulator. Like there's walking simulators. And that one kind of reminds me of, I don't know, like a walking sim where you don't walk around a whole lot. Okay, there's a serpent in the bottom left. So I want to try to get this guy over here. No. No, why are you aiming up? I'm clicking down. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Did I get any iridium? I got one. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, great arc. That's part of the reason why I never got into it. It really just boils down to, I didn't feel like I could make it entertaining. It looked like it was fun from the little bit that I saw for the people that enjoy that kind of a game. And it looked like it was very well made, on par with, you know, ATS, etc. But I just felt like I couldn't do a good job. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Not on my game tonight. I got bad reflexes. I'm too focused on the pain. That usually happens, unfortunately. I can ignore it a little bit more with music, but with gaming... Music is more, I think, about coordination and rhythm, and I just flow a little bit better in it. Video games are about, like, reaction. Even cozy fucking Stardew. When something's running at you like that or flying at you. All right, let's see if we get lucky. Get some more iridium here. Ow. And I got no iridium out of that one. That's fine. I'm going to eat one of these to get my health back up. It's pretty good. Nice. That's probably one of my favorite parts about coming out here, by the way, is they just give you free food. I think I can just hammer it home now. Block. I was blocking. There we go. I was holding the button to block. I wasn't actually blocking. I read it again. I have 53.6 hours. Really? Interesting. That's a long time to have played this game. I think you might have played it almost as much as I have. Did you see the Nickelback video I posted on Music Share? No, I did not, Subaru. I've tried to stay away from screens all day today. Was it a meme or was it like was it something else? I'll check it out after the stream is over. I hope I remember. HaLLoW, did you ever think about playing Truck Sim? Yeah, I played a ton in Truck Sim over the over you know the last couple like years or a few years. Whenever I started playing it, I fell off just because I found that Stardew Sunday became our weekly hangout and chat game. But I wouldn't be opposed to getting back into it. At least a little bit here and there. I actually thought about getting a wheel and some pedals for a little while, but I just kept thinking to myself, like, there's nowhere I'm going to put it when I'm not using it. I've already got crap all over my room anyway, like, of all the hobbies and stuff that I do, so. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where am I? What is this place? What is this place? Okay, it's dead. I don't have to worry about it. Are you guys mean? Are you mean? What do I do here? What do I do here? Ah, shit, I gotta kill him? Okay, what do you do? Ah! What the fuck? Oh my god! Tried to fucking juke him. No! Okay, one dead. I got a prehistoric rib. Ha! Oh! Oh! What is that? I want it. I want it. I'm gonna eat my I'm gonna eat the what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? I'm gonna eat the omelet. I'll eat an omelet. I'm also going to get the coffee in my system, too. It's been a minute since I've had some of that. And then I'm going to throw away... what am I going to throw away? Probably the quartz. I find a lot of quartz. So I don't think I'm too worried about that. There we go. Dino egg. Oh, my God. What do I do with the... Oh, this shit. What do I do with the dino egg? Wait, do I put it in the incubator? Hang on, I have an incubator. Also, I'm going to get rid of the... Do I really need the slime? Okay, I'll get rid of the sap. I definitely don't need that. Prehistoric tibia. Oh, I have to bring these to Gunther. That's what it is. I was wondering if I was going to craft up a fossil or something like that. Let me get this guy over here. Ah! It's like they know which way I'm going. Huzzah! Ah! Okay, you're dead. Hiya. Nice. Got another egg. Yeah, Gunther can tell me more about it. I think I need to put it in the incubator, though. I have one in the egg thing. HaLLoW, bit of a banana bread moment here. You asked about the egg. Do you actually want to know? I'm going to give one to Gunther, and I'm going to put the other one in the incubator. That's kind of what I want to try right now. So if there's anything else, I'll banana bread. But for right now, I think I'm going to operate on that. I hope I'm right. Also, I'm going to eat my cave carrots. I don't want to throw them away, but I got to replenish this health somehow. That was next to nothing. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, so like, if I only had one of them, I probably would have went for the incubator first. Because if I give it to Gunther, I never get it back. But now that I have two, I don't have to decide anymore. Now I can just go for it, you know? Which is another thing I'm trying to do with my gemstones. I want to multi... What the fuck? Please don't tell me there's going to be a bunch of serpents in here now. There we go. Okay, one more. Hey, nice. Ah, serpent, I'm gone. Goodbye. Have a good day. Mushroom. A lot of gold, too. And a frozen tear, or whatever those are called. Frozen teardrop. I want to kill the ghost. I was going to say, I want to try to get the mummy up in the corner. Uh-oh. Nice. Watch out. Oh, shit. Okay. See if I can get this guy over here to where he's not going to bug me anymore. Good. Okay. And then you up in the corner. Good. You grab this. How do I... There we go. I got to right click on it. And then all the gold. Give me all of the gold. I don't exactly know what I need the gold for right now. I don't... Do I use one in the big sprinkler? I think I might use a big gold. Or gold bar. Yeah, I do in the big sprinkler. I do. It's one per. Hell of a lot harder to get the iridium. That's for damn sure. But still, getting the gold is a good thing. Do you have open slots in your coop currently? I don't know. I don't think I do. If memory serves, I think when that happens, you just have an infinite, like, incubation period. Like, it just still sits there until you upgrade it. So I probably should upgrade my... Oh, shit, I can't grab that. All right, well, I don't care. I'm going. It is 10 p.m. right now. I still have my totem, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, that's a very good point, Eros. I didn't even consider that. Didn't even think about that. Nice. I kind of want to go get this. Sometimes it has good stuff. Not always, but sometimes. Definitely worth checking. Do that. And I kind of want to drop one of the boom booms in here, to be totally frank. Let's do that. Put it right here. Probably the best radius. There we go. Oh my god! Yeah, that works really well. Really heckin' good. Okay, go back to the sword. Let me get healed up as well. Take this cactus fruit. Probably does some wonders on it. Yes, it does. All right, let's go. Not incredible, but again, I have my warp totem for the farm, so I can literally go right back to the farm. Oh shit, I missed Jazz's birthday. Okay, it happens. Is what it is. What is that thing over there? Oh, it's a bat. Oh my god. I thought it was a geode for a second there. I don't need any bat wings. I think I've killed a lot of them. But it looks like it did a lot more damage than the other bats did before. So, yo, thanks for the sub. What's up, wizard? How you doing? Welcome in. Congrats on your gifted sub. Shit. Another. Ow. Okay. I don't need the iron. It is midnight. Let me just check up here really fast. Nothing. I think I'm warping back. Let's do it. Warping back. That's a pretty cool animation. I don't think I've ever used a warp totem before. I think I watched my mom use them before. But I don't believe I personally have ever used them. My inventory is filled, by the way. So I won't be able to do anything tonight. Let me just close this up. And let me close the barn up. And we'll go to bed. If memory serves as well, let me double check. Where's my mouse at? Tomorrow is Friday. There's nothing going on. Nobody's birthday, no events, nothing. It is just another normal day in the neighborhood. So we'll wake up. We'll get rid of everything in our inventory, take care of the one plot of plants that I have to, or two plots if you include the coffee beans. Gecko, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate that.
Hopped out of the truck real quick and looked on the ground and found these.
Okay.
I have no use for it. I hope you have use for these bits.
I think I can figure out something, Gecko. Thank you for the 109. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope you're driving safe. Not working too hard tonight. You can't incubate unless you have slots, is why I ask. Since you did say it, you can incubate both, and the first one should count as a donation too. You can incubate both? Wait, what? The first one should count as a donation if I incubate it? Really? Well, here, let me just go check really fast what we got going on. First, I'm going to empty out all my supplies. I know I have a few things in here that I can probably get rid of. There we go. And then in the tool chest over here, I'll just drop off these guys. Let me get my normal tools. I don't know where I put my Omni Geodes. I'll just throw these ones in here. We gotta go see Clint very soon here, though. Might as well put that in there, too. And the bombs. I gotta do some massive storage rearranging. It makes sense to me, kind of. But I am definitely getting to that point where things are just kind of getting stashed away, you know, in random plots. Coffee and omelet can actually go over here. Dino egg can go there. I'm gonna drink a coffee. And now let's go. Get ready for the day. Riot's got the zoomies. Okay, first and foremost, grab some water. Water you. And Riot. And here we go. I'll double check when I get over to the chickens and ducks, though. I know I get more slots if I upgrade the coop, I think. Or maybe I don't. I think I do, though. Maybe it's just like other features that get upgraded. We'll have to see. Manko, what's up, brother? How you doing? I feel that HaLLoW, my chests in HaLLoW Craft are fucked up. My Minecraft chests have never been good. Like, some people are so damn good with storage. I am not one of them. But I know where everything is. I feel like when things are organized, that's when I'm like, where is this? You know, where's that one chest that's just filled up to the brim with stone? Makes it harder to find things for me. I don't know why. Okay. Here's this. Here's that. Hello, Riot. Let's get to it. DuckTales. They ate their food in here yesterday. Or did they eat it today? I don't know when they ate their stuff. Okay, let me do this. Get ready for the next time that they get trapped in here. I'm sorry, chickens and ducks. I thought I let them out yesterday. They were wandering around. I have a sorting machine in Minecraft that sorts the main stuff. Nice, Chaos. Oh, shit. I don't have the... All right, well, I guess I'm not getting milk today. Hello, cow. Hello, cow. Hello, cow. Hi, cow. Rise and shine. All right, let's see here. Just do some basic cleanup. Nothing too crazy. Make sure we keep this shit at bay. And now, what am I going to do for the day? I almost want to go back to the mines. I kind of want to get more iridium. Let me double check to see how much I have right now. Because I know I got a handful of it yesterday. I just don't know how much I had in my inventory at the end, and I don't know how much I had over here as well. Put the honey in here. As a matter of fact, also, I need to come over here and swap out the mayonnaise for more mayonnaise. That's all the eggs. Put that guy in there. All right. Let's see here. How much did we have? Only 4. Okay, so we're getting close to another bar, which would be another sprinkler, and that sprinkler would be in effect down here and rounding out the entire area. Wait a minute, no! I had a crow come by. Oh, god damn it. All right, I gotta work on my layout of scarecrows, because I genuinely thought that this scarecrow would have covered that right there. I thought it would have overlapped. I guess not, though. That's unfortunate. All right, throw you guys in there, and then let me get rid of a couple other things real fast. The dino egg, one of them being the main thing, and then I'm gonna grab 1 rib, 1 vertebrae, 1 tibia. I'm going to grab the Omni Geodes. I think today I'm actually gonna spend in town. It's starting to get geared up and ready for town, it looks like. I think that's all I need from here. Don't need anything from there. There's a couple more bombs in here I didn't know about. I'll probably have to go around and check stuff out. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, I got another starfruit seed. I didn't even know about that. And I have a fiberglass rod. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to do some organizing around here. Absolutely. I've got another warp totem for the farm. I could probably craft those up now that I think about it. This guy, the mystery box. That's what I need. I remember my mom told me last time that was something I needed to take care of. HaLLoW yearns for the mines. I do. What's up, Taint? How you doing? Anyone see how they ruined Shrek? Like, I get updating stuff for a more modern type of animated movie, but Shrek is a classic. What did they do, Mako? I organize my chests in HaLLowcraft, but I never really stick that. I never really stick to that organizing, and I lose. Yeah, like I'll put the place together as best as possible, and then I just start throwing shit willy-nilly in random chests. It always starts with a late night, like right before I want to go to bed. No, just put that in there. I'll take it out tomorrow. No big deal. And then it just evolves from there. They gave him the Puss in Boots treatment. Wait, what? Hang on. I'm Googling Shrek. I'm Googling it. Shrek 5 cast announcement. What? I don't see anything. But I do have to say that if they changed it around significantly, then yeah, I probably am not going to enjoy it. What's up with all the Shrek 5 backlash, examining animosity over animation? Okay, let me mute this tab. I'm going to look it up right here. Oh my God, what the hell? What on earth? Wait a minute, hold on. Listen, if there was ever a good thing that comes from like online backlash, it is the, how can I put it? The Sonification, whatever you want to call it. Like, you guys remember when Sonic came out a little while ago and everybody lost their shit? Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's probably going to happen here. They're done for. Sonic treatment. Yeah. People are going to lose their shit. Long-term fan. How, like, it just makes no sense. It would be like South Park changing their animation style, you know? You've established yourself as being this particular animation style. So there really is no reason to change things around. Like, there's no discernible benefit from it at all, you know? Puss in Boots' art style was so good, though. I never saw Puss in Boots, so I can't speak to that. But looking at his face and the way that they've animated it, it's vastly different compared to what I remember when I was a kid. What anybody remembers when they think of Shrek. It looks like they changed, like, the pivot points on where his face, like, animates around. I don't know how to describe it. Like, the parts of his eyebrows are moving now that are not moving before. Really fucking weird. Really weird. It's an abomination is what that trailer is. I haven't seen the trailer yet. And I do have an open mind. But if it has anything close to what I just saw in that still image I saw on that news article, then yeah, I can see why people are getting pissed off about it. It's just like, why would you change it? You know? It's a like, I can understand improvements, but that seems like a massive deviation from what the standard has been for one of the highest grossing character franchises in recent memory, Shrek, you know? But yeah, we'll have to see. Gremlin, maybe look it up. I would agree with how they changed Shrek, but I genuinely love the new Puss in Boots art style. What? Okay, so Puss in Boots then, was that like for the entire run of Puss in Boots? Because I never saw that movie. I just know him from like the Shrek movies. I never saw the dedicated movie for Puss in Boots. So like, did they change it for the entire run, or what happened? That makes me wonder, like, what the reasoning behind it was then. You know, what corporate decisions had to take place in order for them to do that. Okay, I got my mystery boxes. I've got my Omni Geodes. I'm going to drop off my tools that I don't need. And then we're going to go to Clint. Okay, we're gonna get rid of. Let's see here. What's up, Private Eye? How you doing? Welcome in. The new movie. They did an art style. They did a different art style than the past movies. Gotcha, Gremlin. Okay, so I'll probably have to look that up too. Did people not like it? The new Puss in Boots was great. I mean, the older style they had, which wasn't super great. I always used to think Puss in Boots looked a little bit like in the other movies. It looked odd having like such a hyper realistic like depiction of fur. There's obviously some iconic moments like when he does the doe eyes, you know, or the baby eyes. But I can't remember anything that really sticks out to me, you know. Same universe as Shrek. Puss in Boots wasn't like a complete change, though, like Shrek 5 is looking to be. I will agree, though, the new Puss in Boots does look great. Okay, I'll have to look it all up then. I think we're all in agreement, though, that the new Shrek is kind of fucking wonky, you know. Private Eye, I don't talk about those schmucks anymore. So I read your message. We don't need to dwell on that. I do my own thing over here. Yeah, I do need to check out all of it, though. And Private Eye, I'm sorry. I'm low on patience tonight. My neck is fucking killing me. The last thing I want to talk about is Code Zero. Like, I'm over that shit. I've been so over it for a long time. And yeah, you just caught me on a day where I'm in a lot of pain, so. What happened with that man? I'm sorry for asking. Then why'd you ask? I just want to play video games and hang out, you know? I just want to chill. Okay, let's go into town. I think I have enough inventory slots for everything that I have. And again, Private Eye, I'm just in pain tonight. I'm not gonna put up with any of that. I've yapped about that so fucking much over the years. They're a lot different than behind the scenes. They are significantly different than they are on camera. So yeah, I just don't fuck with them anymore. Coffee Rocket, thank you for the posture check and the hydration. Cheers. Okay. No, not the mines. Shit, that's not where I wanted to go. To the town. Want to go to the town. 208, what's up, friend? How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Okay. Let's do processed geodes, and we'll start with these guys. Because if there's good stuff, that's not good stuff. There's good stuff in here, then that's also not good stuff. I don't know why I assumed that it would be a little bit more. To lighten the mood, that's okay, Coffee Rocket. I've just gotten to the point where I don't care anymore, you know? I'll just, like, I've yapped about it so damn much over the years. I'm done. Mako, thank you for the dad joke. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Y'all know me. You all know me. All right, let's do some dad jokes. Let me see here. Once upon a time, I wanted to be a doctor, but I didn't have the patience. Last night, someone broke into my house and stole all of my antidepressants. I hope they're happy. Last year, I was abducted by a group of mimes. They did unspeakable things to me. There's your dad jokes, Mako. I hope you enjoy. There are some good ones in there. All right, more Omni Geodes. Here we go. Iridium, yes, that's what I need. Okay, we got another one of those sprinklers then. Fire quartz, it's meh, who cares? A little bit more clay, and I think that's the last of it. All right, let's go. Time to go to the library, talk to Gunther, and no, don't drink the coffee. And we're gonna turn in some of these doohickeys and whatsamahoozits that we found. Hell yeah, new reward. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, cool. I still haven't turned in fire quartz. I would have thought by now I would have. Okay, no new rewards on that, but not bad. It looks like I also had some other fossils, so I can rearrange I hope I can rearrange these. The rewards. Sloth skeletons. Okay. Gecko with the 110. Thanks, Gecko. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Just laugh.
I will. It hurts to laugh, but I'll laugh. Do you keep a book of dad jokes next to you at all times? Nikki, I do. It's for the channel points redemption, and I have, if memory serves, I think I have like 10 or 12 books of dad jokes, all different. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of repeats throughout the, throughout the books. But I got a bunch of them. I do, yes, multiple, what Gremlin said. If I look, oh my God, my neck, ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm counting 13, and I think that there's a couple more that are hiding on another part of my bookshelf. And I also can't really turn my neck a lot, so I can't, it hurts real bad. It hurts really, really bad. But yeah, there's probably a little bit more over there, I think, so. Oh my God, Fiddler, what the fuck? Fiddler with the 21 gifted, holy shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for, as you guessed it, a secret merch item giveaway. Anybody who doesn't know what is going on, allow me to explain. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen is my sub goal. And courtesy of Fiddler and their 21 bomb that they just dropped into chat, going to Red, Kaya, Bunk, Jazz, Cleanest Taint, Graffy, Rainbow, Michigan, or Shogun, Howdy, Sparkle, Private, Colts, Salmon, Brick, Sylveon, Aussie, Super Mario, Tight Flow, and Ren. Welcome in, welcome back. You all have ushered in the completion of the sub goal. And when that happens, it triggers the secret merch item giveaway. And some of you guys might be like, secret merch item, what is that? It is a secret. Every year I pick a new item, and that item gets given to people through giveaways when we hit the sub goal. And anybody who's listening to my voice right now is now able to participate in one of those giveaways. They are fleeting. They are they're not so rare, but you just never know when they're going to happen, which adds to the elusive nature of said item. Now, I got a few rules for the secret merch item giveaway, and you have to abide by them in order to enter the giveaway. Rule number 1, you have to be present to enter and claim your prize. So you can't enter for somebody else, and you have to be here when I draw the name. Let's just say I draw it at the end of today, okay? So we'll give it a little bit. Rule number 2, limit 1 per person. I launched this secret merch item at the beginning of February, so it's fairly new. There are a handful of people out there that already have it. If you are one of those people that has this item, you cannot enter this giveaway. So please do not enter the giveaway. And rule number 3, the most important rule of all, you have to promise me that you're going to keep it a secret, because that is the whole entire gimmick behind the secret merch item. And if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is type Stardew in the chat after I have typed it. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Get your entries in. And like I said, I will draw at the end of the day today when I'm in bed and we're on the sleep screen. Okay? Good luck. Fiddler, I really, really, really got to thank you. 21 subs is a lot. It's about time we got the cleanest Taint to sub. Congratulations, Taint. Happy to have you as a member of the HaLLoW following. Like I said, anybody can enter this giveaway. You just have to follow the rules. It's pretty straightforward. And the most important rule of all is you have to promise me you're going to keep it a secret. If memory serves, you know what? As a matter of fact, let me just double check really quick right now. How many people have this item? I'm going to my merch store dashboard. I'm going to see how many I've given away. 15 people have this item right now. So we are looking for number 16 tonight. It is a secret, and if you win, you are a keeper of the secret. Oh, excuse me. I got mine recently, and it's 100% worth trying to get. Maddie, I'm so happy that you said that. And you too, Greco. Seriously, I am, like, every time I hand one of those out, it makes me so fucking happy. Because, like, you guys support the stream so much, and I felt, I'll be straight up, I felt like a putz the way that I was offering the other 2 secret merch items. I really, really loved them, but I just wanted to do more. And finally, I found one that works very well, that a lot of people can use, that's okay on shipping. It's not too bad. It's hands down the most expensive one that I've done in the past. I think it's like 2.5 times the price of the other ones that I've done, but it's way better. And for anybody who's wondering, The original secret merch item was a coaster, which you can see on my merch store. They're for sale right now. And last year's secret merch item was a magnet. Who did that? Gecko! Gecko, what the hell are you doing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another giveaway going. Gecko, being confusing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want the opportunity to win one of 3 ceramic mugs, Gecko has just dropped 3 of them in the chat. Hold your hands out, try to catch one. It's gonna go to 3 of you. All you have to do is type !enter into the chat to get entered in for this giveaway. I'm not drawing it. It will be automatically drawn by the Fourth Wall bot in about 100 seconds here, maybe about a minute and a half, something like that. So get your entries in, and good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Thank you so much, Gecko. You've been very, very kind over the last couple streams with those merch giveaways. I very much appreciate you. And again, Fiddler, thank you for bringing me single-handedly to the sub goal. That was an incredibly kind gesture. I appreciate you a lot for that. Would you like to rearrange the museum's collection? No. Okay, so I got everything. I have sloth skeleton right, sloth skeleton middle, and then I need one for the left side. I think I'm gonna get back at it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Fiddler. And thank you, Gecko. All right, where are we going next, chat? What do we got?
Will they have enough inventory for all of these giveaways?
I think they will, but if it's gonna, I think if there was ever a time that it was probably gonna run out, it's with you, Gecko. Thanks for the 100 biddies, man. Thank you. All right, let's go check on the quarry. Maybe I have some iridium up here. I do not, but I do have a lot of stuff that I can harvest. Let's go home first, and let me drop off what I have, because I have a lot of... Wait, hang on. Do I have any wood? I don't. How many trees are here? Did I chop down all the trees? I did. I think I'm going to chop down a couple trees over here, actually. Hopefully the Adventure Club doesn't get too mad at me for doing this. Who got it? Splishy Splashy Meg, Thanalia, and Papa Chuck. Hey, that makes me really happy to see 3 brand new names winning those giveaways. Enjoy them, friends. Go get your butts on over to the merch store. That's hallow-shop.fourthwall.com/redeem. Go get your prizes. Go get your prizes. What's up, Meg? How you doing? I think I saw you get a gifted sub yesterday. It was so good seeing your name pop up in my chat. And congratulations again. Go get your prize. All right, I'm at 44. I need 50. 50 wood equals 1 chest. So I just need to do 1 more chop chop, and then we're good to go. Denalia, enjoy your mug. There we go. Okay, now I can make a chest, and I'm going to put this chest down out here. And this is perfect, yeah. Banana bread. Is there anything that's left for me in this cave anymore, chat? Was it just the golden scythe? Was that the only thing that I was basically going after in there? Papa Chuck, enjoy. Let me get rid of these guys. I can probably drop the clay off here as well, and the moss. And I think everything else I can probably start harvesting up. There we go. Splishy Splashy Meg, enjoy. Yes, so happy to be here. So good to see you. Glittery Melissa, hello. Hi, friends. I look at my prize daily, by the way. Thank you again. You are most welcome, Melissa. You are most welcome. I love giving stuff away to you guys. Seriously, it makes me happy. It does. You guys have done so much for me over the years that the moment that I got word of the fact that I could do giveaways on Fourth Wall, I immediately started doing them. And I have never looked back since. I did say, I think a couple days ago at the Hitman finale that I wouldn't be doing too many giveaways for the rest of the month. Unfortunately, that does ring true. It's just a budgeting thing that I have right now. I've got tax season coming around the corner, so I've got to pinch pennies for just a little bit, and then I'll be good to get back into it. But that's usually what happens to me Q1 going into Q2. I usually try to tamp down on, you know, any sort of like I go over my subscriptions. I try to cancel anything that I haven't used in a little while. I try to find, you know, things that I can maybe sell to get a little bit of cash for. Just it's kind of a financial reset whenever taxes come around, and giveaways have historically been low from me in these months between February and March. Just somewhere in there whenever I start actually making that transition at the end of Q1 into Q2. So, damn IRS, yeah. I also really just try to take it very seriously. I feel like that's part of the reason why I'm able to do this as a full-time job, is out of everybody that I know, I take streaming like probably the most seriously. I try to have a good business model. I try to be as responsible as possible. And every now and again, usually, like I said, during tax season or whenever I have things like that coming up, I just try to refrain. I try to hold back, make sure that, you know, I'm not getting out in front of my skis or anything like that. The last thing that I want to do is owe the government money. I am a proud taxpayer. I always pay on time. Technically, getting an extension is on time as well. That was only last year, though. That was only last year. It was a fucking year, that's for damn sure, and I definitely needed it. But still, I try to be as fiscally responsible as I possibly can be. So, Outlaws looked great the other night. When will you stream it next? That's a great question, Brian. So, I have been thinking about making Outlaws Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday. Sunday is Stardew. Monday is my summer car. And I'm usually off on Wednesdays and Thursdays. If I can get enough work done on my days off coming up, I might have some Thursday streams moving forward. I do like having my 2 days off. It allows me to get some work done on the VODs channel. Gecko!
So
oh my
god. I come in to help with giveaways so HaLLoW can take a break. Hashtag break HaLLoW.
Gecko! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We got another 5 fridge magnets going out into the chat. Another big damn dropping giveaway from Gecko. If you want the opportunity to win one of those brain magnets, all you have to do is type ! enter into chat. Get your entries in, ladies and gentlemen, and Gecko, thank you so much. I really appreciate you a lot, man. You're being very generous. You've heard me say it a million times. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay, so I'm done with all of these. I don't think I need to really bring back any of this stuff. It can just kind of stay out here. One thing I will do, though, is change the color of the chest to maybe like a dark maroon so it stands out a little bit more for me, but still doesn't look obnoxious. Oh, and that reminds me, I banana breaded. I didn't see the comments, though. Emperor Turtle, enjoy your lurk. Let me see here. Yeah, if anybody knows, I don't see an answer to the question, but if anybody does know, I am curious if I ever have to go back in here. I don't think I do. I think I got the golden scythe, and that's really all I needed, I think. I might be wrong, but I'd love to know for certain. Okay, let me forage what I can. And let me go down here. There we go. Still got the mayo in there. Let me just drop off what I have in the chests. I think I'm pretty much at the end of my productivity for the day. I might be able to find a little bit of this and a little bit of that I can, you know, mess around with. But for the most part, I think I'm completed. Put this guy in here. I really need to do some storage. Holy shit. I need to
Give me all your carrots, Black 4 gun.
Dr. Garrett, thank you for the 100 biddies. I don't have any. I need to grow some, though. All right, who's the winners? Dark Pumpkin Queen, Cheesy, Samula, Bull Red, and Greco. You are the 5 victors of the Brain Refrigerator Magnet. Go over to the merch store, hallow-shop.fourthwall.com/redeem. Go get your damn prizes. Gecko, thank you again, man. I really appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Okay, and if I could get a little bit of hype in the chat, that'd be wonderful. Let me get these guys put away. I've got a gemstone that has to go down here. I'll take the geode out. Is there anything else that can go down? No, it doesn't really look like it. And I do have a lot of bat eggs. Okay, that's good. I was, bat wings, excuse me. I was a little bit worried that I had thrown those ones away and I didn't have anything. HaLLoW. Quarry Mine contains several monsters: haunted skulls, copper slimes, iron slimes. The main mine path is populated with common gray and brown rocks and copper and iron nodes. An alternate path blocked by boulders contains several skeletons, including skeleton and skeleton mages. The side path also contains coal nodes. The quarry mine resets at the end of the day instead of when exiting it, so it cannot be repeatedly farmed in a day. So no, you don't need to go back in there unless you want to farm more coal. Gotcha. Okay, so it's basically just a really easy set place for me to go, slay out some monsters, get some coal and iron. Gotcha. Thank you, Thanalia. Okay, well, now I know I can go back there if I want that. Dark Pumpkin Queen, enjoy your fridge magnet. Oh, my God. I need to stretch, chat. My neck is fucking killing me. Oh, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for... I'm gonna beeline it for my shoulder massager at the end of the stream today. Oh, man. Like, even when I am in pain, I normally work through it and you guys can't tell, but tonight I can't hide it. It was like, you guys heard it. Like, I almost yelped in pain at the very beginning of the stream. And ever since then, it's just been rough. About how long for secret merch draw, so I can see if I'll be around? It'll be at the end of the day. I'm almost there, Gecko. I just keep pausing and stretching, so I don't really have an ETA, but when this is about 10 p.m., I'll be going to bed. And that'll be when I do the drawing. Less than 10 minutes. That's the best way I can put it. Probably far less than 10, but a maximum of 10. Let's go! Okay, we got some of those. Nice. Mystery boxes. Also, I believe we are done for the day. The cows are inside. I can get a little bit more hay. I think I'm okay for now. Also, it appears that I have put all of the silos in that I can. And I kind of want... No! I blocked this off! No! Ah, shit! Ah, man! God damn it. I thought I did a good job. I thought I had it. I thought I had a gap in there. I don't. Damn it. Okay, I might want to move those down a notch then. Because I have 2 squares down here. So I might have to move those 1 notch, I think. Let me go get the mayonnaise and give Riot a pet, because I can't remember if I petted him earlier today. I think I did, because I'm not able to give him love right now. Got some inventory space. Let me grab this. And let me stack them up over here in the mushroom case. I got a couple more things I can do before we call it quits for the day. Primarily, it's getting rid of these guys. Let me see here. Where did I get that other rib from? Did I take both of them? I thought I only took one. I guess I ended up taking both of them. No, I did. That's weird. Okay. I don't know why that happened. That's peculiar. Okay. Let me put those away and then... Actually, no. Let me take both of these and get them ready to set up. I'll put them in the... I think I have a decorations chest back here. Yeah, kind of. It's just another junk chest where stuff goes in. Let me see here. Are you feeling quite starry today? Maybe a little dewy. Just curious. That's not Stardew Valley related. Hello, Contra. How you doing? Welcome in. So the old house should be sold by the end of the month. After that, everything but the house will be paid off, including all the credit cards. I still have plenty left over. But love to help and be generous to the best community on Twitch. Gecko, you are part of what makes that community so great. Thank you so much, man. Seriously. I started a new series on HBO called Yellowstone. It's about a town full of classic Hanna-Barbera characters who always seem to have stuff go wrong. I have not... I've seen like the first episode of two of Yellowstone, but I didn't know it was on HBO Max. I thought it was on Peacock. Is it the one with Kevin Costner? How I think you should have a mouse pad in the merch shop. I should have one. Do I not have one? Hang on. Do I not have one? I'll make them live right now if you guys want them. Products. Pad. Oh, yeah, they're hidden. I wonder why I took them off. Okay, well, here. You see here. Public. and public. And public. Yeah, I don't know why I took them off. I thought that they were part of like the winner choice giveaway stuff. Let me add them to the clearance collection as well. Let me see here. Add products. Pad. Okay, they are in the clearance collection. You guys should be able to see them there now. And I'll do a once-over on the merch store pretty soon here and make sure that, you know, everything is there. That should be. Add. Oh, no, Contra! We'll see you in a minute. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. By the way, Lexenhoff and Lord Leviath, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate that.
I was diving the lower levels of the Skull Cave and found these worthy topical fridge magnets. I'll let Chad have them, keeping the eerie.
Oh my God, Eros, with the generous 3 Yeehaw magnet giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it many times tonight. I will say it again. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is type ! enter into the chat. Courtesy of Eros. We got 3 of those Yeehaw magnets ready to be adorned on your fridge. Thank you, Eros. I appreciate you so very much for that. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on. That's my whole business model. I don't either. All right. I got to... Here, give me a second, chat. I just got... Oh, my God, my neck. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I know what I did. I'm asking what I did to deserve it. Why? Oh, man. Oh, I'm very much looking forward to getting that shoulder massager after this is all said and done. Okay. Let me put a couple things away really fast. And we will get ready for night. Got a couple mayos I can sell. We'll probably make a pretty penny this evening. I hope. Need to make some money. I'm only at 4,500 right now. Mystery boxes will be for tomorrow. And I might have some harvest coming up as well. It looks like things are coming along nicely in the farm. Wait, did I watch TV this morning? Yes, I did. I didn't have any, like, Queen of the Sauce or anything like that I had to watch. Let's go to bed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to draw for the secret merchant. Oh, my God, Dr. Garrett. Dr. Garrett, enjoy your small mouse pad, my friend. Doc Fitzy is, he was the beta tester for that mouse pad, and he loves it. And he still reminds me about it to this day. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as he has. And Gecko, oh my God.
Here you go with the mouse pads.
4 of them! Dude, what the fuck? All right, get your entries in, ladies and gentlemen. Gecko is being generous again. He found his mom's credit card. He's going crazy. And while you're entering to win one of those, the 3 winners of Eros's Yeehaw Magnet giveaway are Coffee Rocket, Monkey Soccer, and Dark Pumpkin Queen. Get your butts on over to the merch store, hallow-shop.fourthwall.com/redeem. Go get your prizes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a lot, Eros. That was a very kind gesture of you. And I hope that the winners all enjoy their new fridge decorations. What is going on, Contra? My community is very, very generous. What the fuck? Oh my God, it's Green Rain Day. It's Chop Wood Day. Today is the day where we chop wood. And I have a harvest? Okay, all right, here we go. Weather report. Nothing. Fortune teller. Nothing. Green static. Okay. Today is the day that we just chop wood. That's all we do all day today. Dear HaLLoW, you're such a good neighbor. I thought I'd send over some animal feed to make your job easier. Keep it up. Thank you, Marnie. 30 hay. Fisherman wanted. I need a good pufferfish specimen. I'm conducting an experiment on the toxin created by the pufferfish. Reward is 1,000 gold. I will take that. I don't know where I get them from, but I'll go find them. There we go. All right, chop everything down. Every little thing. Clean out the farm. I don't think I need to take out these guys. Actually, I'm going to banana bread for that. Does anybody know if I have to clear this shit, or does that go away just normally? I think it goes away normally, right? And also, before I get too far ahead of myself, I don't need... My God, I need to clean this place out. I'm going to... Here, let me take the garbage out of here. Okay, I don't need my sword. I don't need my watering can. And then I have several things that could go over here. Over here, nothing in there. Okay, most of them can go in here. Then I'll put the animal feed in there. Let me put the mystery thing in here. Who did it? Monkey Soccer. Oh, wait, hang on. Who won the mouse pads? Coffee Rocket. Again, Seawalker, Street Preacher, and Gecko won. Gecko, what'd you... Gecko. Go get your damn prizes. Go to the merch store and get your damn prizes. Thank you so much, friends. All right. I need to draw for the secret merch item before I get too distracted. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the secret merch item in 3, 2, 1. Zeke Dude. Zeke. Oh, my God, my neck. Zeke Dude, my friend. I'm like looking around for my... I can't even turn my neck to look for my sticky notes. Zeke Dude, you are the winner. All I need to know from you is, are you here? Have you won it before? And do you promise to keep it a secret? That's all I need to know. Contra, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself. The plants go away, but clearing them gives fiber and moss. Okay, I will focus then. Oh, shit. I'll probably focus on them. I'm here, not this year's. And, of course, Zeke Dude, I'm writing you down right now. Zeke Dude for the secret merch item giveaway. Zeke Dude, I will whisper you when the broadcast is over with a link that you will be able to use to redeem your prize, my friend. All right, wonderful. Trust. Anyways, see ya, Contra. See you next time. All right. Let's get to it, chat. Congratulations, Zeke Dude. I'm really happy for you. Let me see here, by the way. I got to figure out what is going on. It is Saturday the 6th. Okay. So there is nothing going on in Stardew Land, it looks like. Let me get rid of... I'm just going to put the junk in here because technically it comes from the ocean, so I might as well.
Lowell, this is the second giveaway of mine. I won Lowell.
Gecko, thank you for the 100 biddies, man. You better go buy yourself a lottery ticket. You got all the luck. All the heckin' luck. I'm getting a lot of mixed flower seeds as well, so I might just hang on to those. Let me close that up to make sure that my chickens don't turn green. And now, all I have to find are the funny trees. Because I know that there's supposed to be a lot of them here. But what I've noticed is that I don't have any. And it makes me wonder whether the funny trees spawn around other trees. And because I don't have any other trees anywhere, it makes me curious as to whether or not I'm actually going to have any. I think I might have to go chop trees down here in the lower area of the map, like around Marnie's. I also am not entirely certain what moss is used for. I have a little pile of it in my chests, but I don't know what I use it for. Joke's on you, I don't have a computer for a mouse pad. All right, let's find the funny trees. There's got to be some around here somewhere, right? I don't see any. I don't see any of them. Keep it. It's used later on. Okay, sounds good. It's a page from M. Jasper's book. The creatures known by some as forest spirits or Junimos are said to appear in abandoned buildings after they've gone to seed. As a general rule, when humans leave and nature begins to reclaim her territory, the Junimos will undoubtedly appear. Folk wisdom holds that Junimos display some kind of resonant affinity with gemstones that are placed inside of their little huts. Also, it's said that raisins are their favorite food, but they are too shy to take them directly from the hand. Of course, all of these claims come from dubious, unverified sources. As far as I know, even the mere existence of these creatures has never been proven. Well, I've seen them! I haven't fed them raisins, though. That'll happen later. Here is one of the funny trees. And I genuinely don't even remember. Yeah, it's just like normal wood. There's nothing special about it. Okay, well, it's Green Rain Day, chat. We'll get as much as we can. I don't know what I'm going to use fiber for in such large quantities. I feel like I have so much of it already. But I don't want to waste this day because it's given to me for a reason, you know? It's only once a year, and it would feel wasteful to just ignore it. So we're spending the entire day doing this. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful night. Gonna go take a nap. HaLLoW, thank you for being you, and have a wonderful stream. Get better, buddy. Thank you, Gecko. I will. I'm looking forward to, like I said, sitting with that shoulder massager at the end of stream and just trying to work out the kink in my neck. Technically, I use it on my neck, but it's shaped for my shoulders, so it works pretty well. Thank you for everything, Gecko. You've been really, really generous. I'll see you in another one, okay, man? Nikki, gonna go do some homework and night chat, and HaLLoW. Nikki, have a great night. Go get your wrinkles in your brain. Go get smart. And I'll see you in another one, friend. I'll be back, I hope, tomorrow with my summer car. If my neck is doing bad, I will probably have to take the day off, and that will fucking suck. I don't like taking days off that I don't have to take off, but if I can't turn my neck, then I can't turn my neck, you know? You'll use more fiber than moss, but it's useful. Okay. All right, I will keep farming it up. Like I said, this day was added in an update at some point because I never had it back in the day. So it's very apparently a balancing thing that they're doing. Like they're offering this specifically because you need fiber and moss for something at some point down the road. Also, I'm getting a shit ton of flower seeds. So, yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with spending one day that is granted to me to farm up as much of this stuff as possible, just so I don't have to grind it out later on or feel pressured like I have to go searching for it in other places, you know? More than anything, I think I'm just surprised at the fact that I don't have many of those funny trees. Also, why are those seeds just sitting there? I must have thrown those out earlier today in the stream. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I had a secret note down here. It was the one talking about, like, older husbands. I had to jog my memory for a minute there. What's a funny tree? They're like trees, but they tell jokes. They're... Trolling aside, they're like a different shape of a tree. And I don't know if I get any special drops from them or if it's just wood, but last year I got a shit ton of... Here they are. This one right here. This one right here. It just looks like a very different tree, you know? And I don't get anything special from it as far as I can tell. It's just all standard stuff. There's some mossy seeds that I've gotten. I don't know if those come from the tree. I've cut down 2 of them, and I have 2 seeds, so I guess it makes sense. It's like your average tree, but just a little warped and naughty, kind of like some of us IRL. Oh, yeah. Do I have 3 of them now? No, I still only have 2. Okay, yeah, so they don't necessarily come from that. Can be planted to grow rare wild trees. Interesting. Yeah, they are rare indeed. So it's unique looking. Yeah, basically, Tech. By the way, it's good to see you, Tech. Welcome into the broadcast tonight. Sorry if I'm a little bit low energy. I fucked up my neck, and it's really bothering me. I'm trying my best to Batman my way through the stream tonight. Turning my whole upper torso when I want to read chat, that sort of thing. All right. Looks like a magnolia tree. Wait, magnolia tree? What is that? I've never heard of that before. Checking out my trading hall in HaLLowcraft. Haven't been there for a few days. I think people have been using it. Every villager is maxed out except for the leather workers. No one's touched them. Ooh. Usually leather workers are probably going to be some of the last things that people touch for trading, because most of that stuff that you use to... Like, it doesn't fiscally make sense to get the emeralds out of them, you know? But damn, Chaos, I gotta say, your economic center, when I saw you craft it up, I thought it was so fucking cool. It would be like this, like Walmart, where everybody just constantly found themselves at, you know, at some point in time over their ventures. And the fact that it levels the traders up too is really, really fucking cool. All right. Putting heat on my neck when I mess it up is the best thing ever. Yeah, so I have a heating pad that I always use on my back when I'm done with streams for the day. It just kind of keeps like the overall pain at bay because I do have problems with my back. It like drapes over my shoulders. It's like cut in a specific way to where I can wear it. And then I use the massager on like really rough days. But I think what I'm probably going to start doing is just using that massager every other day. I think I'm just going to get into a regular rhythm of like prophylactically or whatever the word is, getting ahead of any injuries that I might have and just constantly keeping myself as loose as possible. Because it ain't fun. Like, I'm very lucky to be able to play games and be mostly immobile. Or, excuse me, be able to be immobile. I definitely like being animated IRL when I talk. I talk with my hands a lot, so, you know, that's something that works out really funny when it comes to video games. But still, it restricts me, but that doesn't mean that it's not like I'm not working in the, you know, stocking department of a grocery store overnight, right? Like it's not, I don't have that sort of speed bump I have to get over. So, it's not that one for certain. Oh my God. A shit ton of ibuprofen helps with the inflammation too. You want to know something funny, Meg? I actually don't ever take Advil. If I'm reaching for the bottle of Advil, that's when you know it's really bad with me. And I will probably be taking 2 of them tonight. Any pain is no fun. Completely agree. I dealt with chronic back pain for the better part of like, I usually just say 10 years because it's like an easy round number. But if I really had to guess, I think it was about 8.5, I think, where every day was just either, it was either a 6 out of 1 to 10 or it was a 9.5 out of 1 to 10, with 10 being like hospital emergency surgery right now, figure out what the hell is going on and fix it. Eventually I found some stretches and I found some techniques that really worked to help me out with that pain. And I very luckily have not felt it since I found those stretches. Funny enough, when I went to the doctor to talk to them about it, and she was a great doctor as well. Like she helped me out with a lot of stuff. But that was the one thing that she dropped the ball on. She couldn't figure out, and the one stretch that she did give me ended up fucking up my back even more for a lot longer. So I think that was like the last 6 months of pain, which was the most excruciating. That's when it really motivated me to be like, okay, I got to find something. And it ended up being this random YouTube video that I found some guy shot on his flip phone in the middle of a hotel room. I still want to know like what the context was behind shooting that video because it's the most niche thing that you could ever expect. But that video has like 2 million views on it. And all of the comments are like, you are the only thing that ever gave me relief. You are the only person that ever like offered me something, you know, that. And when I read all of those comments, I immediately was like, all right, fine, I'll give it a try. But everything else has been like that too, where people are like, yeah, this worked for me. It worked. And I joined the chorus of comments being like, you have no idea. Like, I mean, you probably do because of, you know, all of the comments that you get on this video. But like, just know that your wacky decision to film this and upload it to YouTube has done more good for the world than you could possibly imagine. So many people are actually able to go to the grocery store and not be in a perpetually pissed off chronic pain mood. And anybody who knows chronic pain knows what I'm talking about. Like you're holding it together, but it's just, you know, because of that pain, that needling, that constant rock in your shoe, you know, it just, yeah, it snowballs really bad. So, I get it. I had to have shoulder surgery from my sport in college. It brought me to tears because of the pain all the time. I get it. Yeah, Meg, you and me, I had a couple nights where I was like that. Like, why the fuck am I dealing with this? Like, it was very, it broke me down for a little while because I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I'm a problem solver. That's part of the reason why I like video games is they present issues to me that I can then troubleshoot and resolve in real time. And I just couldn't figure this fucking thing out, you know? No matter what I tried, no matter what I did, no matter how much people, you know, encouraged me I just couldn't figure out the solution to it. So the horrors persist, but so do I. Amen to that, Doc. Even on the tough nights, I would keep that mentality. Like, it wasn't that phrase exactly. I know you've said that. Obviously, you're going through a little bit of stuff right now when it comes to your back. So I know that's on your mind, but for me, it was just like, it hasn't beaten me yet. You know, it sucks. It hurts. I don't know what to do about it, but it hasn't beaten me yet. Like, I feel beaten, but I don't feel broken, if that makes sense. I feel broken, but I don't feel shattered. I don't know what the right, you know, mix of words would be, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I was here to feel the pain. You know, I was here to understand it. Did they ever figure out what was causing your pain? Likely, it was stemmed from an autoimmune condition that I have that caused my sciatic nerve to just go fucking crazy. And I think I have a lot of locked up stuff in my lower back. So there's not much that can be done about it. I can't go to a chiropractor. I don't really believe in them. I think that they can cause a lot of damage in some people while, you know, having them sign limited liability at the beginning. And specifically for me, with someone that has a disease that actually attacks my spine, it's different. Like, they would treat me like any other patient when that's not how I need to be treated. So, good. They're nonsense. Yeah, I would never go. My mom went to one for a little while. And I just never saw a big change in her over time. And I remember thinking to myself, like, why does she have to keep going back? You know, he would have her go back like all the fucking time. It was like one session a month, and he kept encouraging one session every 2 weeks. And I was like, how much is he charging you? And then I found out how much he was charging, and I was like, oh, okay, that's why he wants you coming back. You know, like, it just feels like fucking snake oil. And hey, you know what? If it works for you, that's great. I believe it to be more of a placebo effect than anything. So it's literally based on nothing. Aligning your joints is literally impossible. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know some people have trouble with stuff in terms of mobility, and there can probably be some benefit to stretching, but you don't need that from a chiropractor. You just need someone who knows anatomy, a physical therapist, to show you like what the stretches are, and then you need to have the discipline to do it yourself. You know what I mean? I will say the only one who was able to figure out what the cause of my dad's chronic pain was a chiro. He noticed a rash on my dad's arm and immediately knew it was Lyme, which was wild. Really, Meg? Well, there you go. That's really interesting. Wow, I never would have guessed that Lyme disease would have given chronic pain. I know it gives chronic fatigue, and I know you can feel problems from it for years, but I never would have guessed it would have caused chronic pain like that. So, I have a chiropractor, and I always feel better. Good for you, Sir Caro. I don't believe in them, but good for you. Chiropractors can definitely be sketchy. Yeah, but Meg, you are right. I mean, if one of them hey, that was a good thing that came out of them. It wasn't necessarily the practice of chiropracting or whatever the phrase is, but I think you know what I mean. It's, you know, it is the experience of the individual in a different realm, because they don't treat Lyme disease, but maybe they see a lot of it because people with chronic pain go to the chiropractor and they see the rash. Chiropractors are the vaginal alignment stones of non-Gwyneth Paltrow world. Yeah, exactly. They're goop. Massage therapy is usually way better. Exactly, Fiddle. And that's exactly what I need for my shoulder. I need to figure out which muscle is cramping, why it's cramping, and how I can counteract it. What muscles have fatigued and atrophied from my poor posture or my repeated stress injuries of just sitting here at the desk or standing at the desk or whatever the case might be, and how do I work against it, right? Is it the way I cross my arms? Is it the way I cross my legs? Is it the way that I stretch? Am I doing it improperly? Am I missing a stretch that I should do before I do my other ones? Little shit like that. So he had really bad pain, so he was just trying anything for relief. You know, and I can't fault anybody for that. There was a time where I wanted to go to a chiropractor before I figured out, like, specifically what it was that I had after I had a blood test done. And they look for genetic markers for certain autoimmune conditions. So I looked at the curriculum of a chiro school once. Like, a third of the classes were business, marketing, and sales. You're fucking with me comfortably enough. There's no way, dude. No shot. Are you serious? Oh, my God. Is there any evidence that chiropractic care works? Research shows that spinal Did you just copy and paste that from Google? Treat certain types of lower back pain. Some studies also suggest that chiropractic alignments may work for headaches and other spine-related conditions like neck pain. Not everyone responds to chiropractic adjustments. Yeah, and like at the end of the day, if you can pop your back, just pop your back. You know, you don't need to go to somebody to pay them a lot of money to do that. Not shitting on what you do, Sir Caro. I'm not shitting on your relief that you get from that. I'm shitting on that particular sector of medicine, quote-unquote medicine, which I just have always viewed as snake oil salesmen, especially after my mom's experience with them. So, wasn't the back cracking, but he did know his rashes. Yeah, exactly. Once in a while, I have a burst of pain in my hip that'll flare up in a while. Once in a while, last time it flared up was when I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. That was so painful when it flared up. I remember when you worked at Dunkin', Steffi. It was not a very long run. It must be a very sensitive thing to deal with. My back used to be like that. It's not like that anymore, but it used to be like, you know, like you said, concrete floors. I believe DCs can be useful as long as they stay in their very limited lane. Agree. It's the ones who claim that they can cure cancer and shit like that that are the big problem. Agree. And yes, some of them are out to extract as much money from you as possible. Also agree. If you have a pop that you can't get out of your back, if something feels weird, yeah, probably a chiro who understands your anatomy and knows how to get that pop out is a good person to go to. But if they try to keep having you come back over and over and over again, like that's some MLM marketing bullshit that I won't subscribe to ever. And it would take a massive shift in my life from one visit to ever entertain that. You know what I mean? I always used holistic medicine to my mom. You know, I mean, Sir Caro, I'm not shitting on that either. I'm just snake oil salesman doesn't mean, you know, holistic or anything like that. To me, it means they're selling you fake stuff. It's like, look at this perpetual motion machine that I made. That's a bunch of bullshit. Like, congratulations. You know, you made an entertaining YouTube video that sucks some people in, but it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of hoopla. You're just trying to get ad revenue. Killfire, what's up, friend? How you doing? Welcome in. If someone, you know, gets tested for Lyme and it comes back negative, please have them get tested again. It often comes back with a false negative. Honestly, Lyme disease is crazy. My uncle had stomach issues. He actually had to stop eating meat and a bunch of other foods just to manage it and has been struggling for years. Turns out it was Lyme disease. How do you fix it? I've known about Lyme disease for years, but I don't know the details about it. I just know about it that you get it from mosquitoes and shit. Let's put it this way. I Googled chiropractic pseudoscience, and every result was a chiropractor going, nuh-uh. X-Meek. I hope I said your name right. Thank you for the follow. I work in healthcare, and I'm one of few people that think medicine is a business, and to an extent, I even think it comes down to if we stay sick, they keep making money, my opinion personally. Why do you continue to work in healthcare then? What is your contribution to healthcare? I'm curious. I don't think you can fix it. That was my understanding of it, Fuzzball. Stop eating limes, but I like them. They're yummy in my tummy. Sensitive to deal with when it flares up. When it flares up, I get pain, and my hip to my foot would feel like it's going to sleep. Ooh, yeah, I've had that a couple times before. Not from the hip, but from other medical issues like sciatic pain and stuff like that. I quit Dunkin', had me working a job made for two people. Gotcha, Steffi. Yeah, and if your hip is going out, then yeah, that's not a fun thing. So, because it's a reliable job. Okay, so wouldn't you say that there are other reliable jobs out there? If it really is a business that's designed to extract money from people, and you believe that, I personally don't believe that. I think that there are a lot of things that we don't know about health, that we don't spend money on, that we don't finance to figure out like what the solutions are and what the causes are of many different things. So we are definitely in alignment when it comes to, when it comes to that side of things. However, what business out there isn't designed to make money off of people? If it really was supposed to be a non-for-profit business, then it should be socialized medicine. It should be completely free for everybody. If it genuinely wasn't to make money off of individuals, and the money was only supposed to come from one place, then yeah, it'd probably come from government subsidies, but it wouldn't be as atrocious as it is right now. You know what I mean? I work with children. Are you a pediatrician? What do you do, X? You can treat it with antibiotics if you catch it right away, but if you don't, it can be heavy meds down the road. Interesting. What in the world did I just walk into? We're talking about my back going out, my neck being in pain, and some other people having medical problems, and I mentioned a chiropractor, and now we're going down the pseudoscience route. I totally get what you're saying, but if another COVID happens, then a lot of people will lose their jobs again. So you're staying in this field because you're anticipating a medical event, or a pandemic event. That I guess I'm just confused a little bit. Because if you specifically if you want to make a difference, then you don't build the empire of the thing that is working actively against your opinions. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people have experience with that, where they're in a sector, or they're in a job, or they're in a business, they're employed by a certain area, or maybe they just have a hobby. I don't fucking know. And they're building up that particular entity, whatever it is. They're building somebody else's empire. Like, I could think of a ton of different jobs that likely would not be affected by a pandemic. I'm not saying to swap, but if you really do see it as being a terrible place, why stay there? You know? I understand, and I do agree with the fact that the pharmaceutical industry is designed to extract money from people to a large extent. Silver Dragon, thank you for the gifted sub. X, enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. We can continue this conversation without being interrupted by pharmaceutical ads. Ironically. But for real, I do agree that there are aspects of the medical industry that are designed to extract money from people, but to that same extent, I wouldn't say it's anywhere near as bad as chiropractors or other pseudoscience. I don't want to say holistic care, but there are some people and some entities and organizations out there that truly are just preying upon those who have, terrible, terrible illnesses that can be treated by traditional Western medicine that just don't get treated, and then they die because of it, right? Any business out there, including what you're witnessing right now, is designed to be driven by profit, because it's a commodity. Cash is just a commodity that doesn't expire. I can buy food with it. I can fix my car with it. I can feed my pets with it. So I guess I don't really relate to. Oh, it's a tier 2, Silver Dragon. Thank you. I guess I just don't really relate to seeing. I see a problem in it, but I don't see that as being the main problem, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Based on the world we live in, it's a large possibility. I work as a nurse's assistant. The department I work in isn't a terrible place, but I believe some parts of medicine are a sham. Are you a CNA, X-Meek? Also, I hope I'm saying your name right. I don't want to call you X, because I have some of those, and they're not nice. I'm sure you're much nicer. Have you ever thought of seeing an orthopedic specialist? I did one for my AS. I did a long time ago, Sir Caro, and at the end of the day, I just felt like what I could do was better for me. I didn't want to take any medications necessarily. I wanted to focus on the physical side of things. And for a while I did. I've neglected it over the last couple years, though. I will wholeheartedly admit, unfortunately. And I need to fix that. I need to get back up on the Peloton. I need to get back on the yoga mat. Like I need to really undo a lot of the damage that I've done over the last couple years. So, correct. Working towards a nurse. Nice, X. Well, my mom is a CNA. Yeah. So there are absolutely aspects of medicine that are profit driven. I mean, you just have to turn on the TV and watch for a pharmaceutical ad. In like no time whatsoever, you'll probably get served a bunch of them for like Wegovy, and like it's just, yeah, it absolutely is designed to be a for-profit business. But I suppose, in the incredibly capitalistic society that we live in, which I am a capitalist, I very clearly am creating content on here that is driven by profit. But it is also to make people smile and to make people happy. So I don't necessarily see what I do as a bad thing because I'm trying to make money at doing it. I just try to make money at doing it because it's my full-time job. When it comes down to medicine, we could say that it should be not treated that way because healthcare is different. And in that instance, I would completely agree. And I would say that, yes, healthcare should be free and people should be able to not, people shouldn't have to go bankrupt over a broken leg or a broken finger. You know, people shouldn't have to make ends meet paycheck to paycheck just because they have to pay for insurance. There are many aspects about for-profit medicine that I would criticize to the ends of the earth. I would die on every single one of those hills 10 times over, and then I get served a pharmaceutical ad about how I can come back to life and die on another hill. You know what I mean? Pharmaceutical ad. Side effects include bleeding from all orifices, speaking in tongues, and sudden death. Yeah, exactly. But don't worry. We'll clear your halitosis. No problem. You ain't going to have stinky breath no more. I have no idea what back pain feels like. I'm so lucky. Spence, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Hand pain. I have hand pain. I have ulnar nerve entrapment in my left hand. I work every day. That's part of the reason why I don't work out as much anymore, is because most of my time that I spend on physical stuff is actually just trying to like loosen that nerve up on a regular basis. And I know that sounds dumb, but if I'm spending like 30 minutes a day doing that in the morning and 30 minutes in the evening, like that's an hour, you know, of my day. So I don't want to dedicate too much of my day to trying to be, you know, trying to focus on physical. I just realized, by the way, I never read those 2 notes that were on the screen. Am I a fucking dumbass or what? But yeah, so I have hand pain. I used to have tennis elbow when I was in college because of all the musical instruments I would carry around. I would just be really reckless with it, and I would carry several at one time in one hand in one trip. Yes, I was a dumbass. But it's different when it comes to back pain, because your back and your core it's where everything balances at. It's what keeps you upright. It's what you use to turn. It's what you use to bend over. You engage those muscles when you sit down, when you stand back up from sitting down. And there are moments where back pain can make you feel like you're trapped, not just in your body, but in your spot where you're at. You don't want to turn. You don't want to bend. You don't want to reach. You don't want to lean. You don't want to look. You don't want to, because you're just so afraid of pissing it off. Neck pain is probably like a second to that. But everything else, like I busted my arm, broken my arm, I've broken all my fingers a couple times. I've told you guys about that. I've been stung by a jellyfish. And there is no pain that I know that is any worse, with the exception of a toothache. A toothache is probably the worst pain that I've ever had, especially a specific kind of toothache, where it's just a cavity gets to the pulp of your tooth. But the back pain, hands down, the worst pain. And it persists because you have to be expected to function in day-to-day life. Go out, do your thing, work your job, and you have to deal with, that pain. So, yeah. Mr. Gordiak, by the way, have a good night. I hope you feel better, whatever you got going on. And I'll see you when I see you, okay? I feel trapped with my shoulder pain as it's now traveled to my neck on really bad days. I can't even get out of bed. Yeah, 208. I was like that in college and just after college with my back. I spent some of my best years in bed, and it fucking sucked. I couldn't do anything except for, it's part of the reason why I got a laptop instead of a MacBook, or instead of a Mac Tower, like a workstation. It was because I was in bed, and I would have to produce and do work on the laptop, and I just couldn't do that at a desk anymore. So messed up my back a couple times. The worst it was when I was carrying a giant pot of water. Must have lifted it a weird way, was going to go put it on the stove, and I just collapsed. Shit hurt when I got back up, could barely move or twist without feeling pain. Ended up getting on painkillers and muscle relaxers for 10 days. Yeah, and that's another thing, is that muscle relaxers are so fucking stigmatized because a lot of people have drug-seeking behavior. So the last thing that I don't even fucking take ibuprofen. But there have been moments in my my back pain history where I've wanted to go to the doctor and just been like, muscle relaxers, I need them now, or I'm gonna fucking lose it. I just can't deal with this pain. So I thought this is why we warned you about playing tennis with jellyfish. It wasn't tennis, it was bocce ball. Okay? It was bocce ball with the jellyfish. I botched it. All right, let me get this harvest in. No, don't eat the sweet pea. Wait, hang on. That's okay. I see now. All right, let me get this harvest done. And let them continue growing mañana. Very glad to see that our peppers are coming in. You guys said the grass goes away, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Overall, not a bad take. 500 fiber, 200 moss, 300 wood, and 6 of the mossy seeds that I can use to decorate whenever, wherever I would like. He put all this stuff away. Let me get those guys put in there. Got a little bit more of a harvest I can drop up here. I do still have some seeds that I can plant, but I'm not too worried about those at the moment. Just let them do their thing. Also, relaxers are awful, but painkillers are... I will never touch painkillers, Riffers. When I was in high school... Steffi, thank you for the dad joke. When I was in high school, I had a few... I've talked about my surgeries before for my heart, and it left me in a decent amount of pain. In hindsight, it is now pretty apparent that that pain came from a flare-up of the autoimmune condition that was undiagnosed at the time. And because of that, they put me on painkillers. They put me on hydrocodone. And I remember having 2 bottles of that stuff for like a 2-week period while I still felt pain. I have never experienced anything like when I stopped taking those. I will never touch them again in my life. There is no relief that I will ever gain from those pills ever again. Never, never again. And the thing that happened to me in high school, I really wonder if there's another version of me out there that just like went down a terrible path, because that is how fucking frightening it was. So never doing that again. Never doing that again. Hulk and Steel, what's going on? Welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. HaLLoW, the secret notes were number 5 and number 12. Okay, before we go to bed then, I'm going to look at number 5. It's Penny's handwriting. I want to go get everyone something they love. Mom, parsnip glazed yams, no beer. Who's Penny's mom? Jazz is a fairy rose and plum pudding. Vincent is pink cake and grapes. Mr. Molnar, leek and fried mushrooms. And Granny Molnar, beet and tulip. Granny Molnar? Mr. Molnar? Who's Granny Molnar? Is that Evelyn? I don't remember. Okay, it was 5 and 12. I found some good things by looking in the garbage cans on lucky days. Sometimes you'll find the dish of the day behind the saloon, usually fresh. For dessert, I'll check in the Molnar's can. For cookies, for treasures, I'll check the cans by the blacksmith and the museum. Pam is Penny's mom. What the fuck you mean no beer? She loves beer. She drinks and drives all the time. I gave her a beer before I went to the desert for the first time and then rudely found out that she was the bus driver. Oh, shit. Yeah, go to sleep for the night. All right. Done and done. Done and done. Red, what's going on? Congrats on your gifted sub. It's good to see you tonight. Impacted molar and an abscess under a tooth. The nurse said she'd rather give birth again. Yeah. Specifically what I was talking about, Captain Vimes, is an abscess tooth. Yeah. Anybody who's ever had experience, but I had one of those in high school. It was the worst pain that I'd ever experienced in my life. Like nothing is on that level. Nothing is on that level as far as I know. And the fact that the nurse was like, said she'd rather give birth again. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. I had an abscess tooth recently and it sucks. Yeah, it's very, very painful. Very painful. If the pressure builds up, it's just mounting pain. So, but I still think that back pain is back pain probably ties an abscess tooth. If I had to guess. Unfortunately, a lot of people have had to deal with that. So yeah, some people might be able to relate to that, but you know what I'm talking about. If you felt that before, you know what terrible, like 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 pain feels like. It's fucking horrific. Okay, let me see here. Weather report for tomorrow. Gonna be clear and sunny all day. Fortune teller says the spirits feel neutral. Day is in my hands. And Queen of the Sauce is gonna teach me about carp. Laying around and no idea what to do with them. I've devised a great solution. Carp surprise. Interesting. Back pain does suck. I'm still going on a 5-year work injury that won't go away. Hulkin, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. We've been talking about chronic pain for a little while now. Ooh, Gunther. Oh, hello. Good morning, HaLLoW. I hope it's not too early. Well, I just wanted to stop by and say thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals that you've discovered. You've done so much for one person. In fact, I've just received a letter from the Office of Regional Secretary of Artifacts. We're being honored with the coveted Golden Shovel Award for our significant contributions to the field. And it's all thanks to you. Well, I shall let you get back to your work. You're going to give me something, right? Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, you fucking right. Give me something. Give me something. By the way, chat, whenever I say I have a Van Dyke facial hair, this is picturesque what I have right here. That's it. Exactly right there. I never even noticed that Gunther has my facial hair. I have a gift for you. It's an old key that's been sealed in the museum vault for at least 100 years. It's a little rusty, but still beautiful. You got the rusty key. It's been added to your wallet. Very nice. Okay. I feel that with painkillers. HaLLoW was not a fan. I stopped taking them like 4 to 5 days in. Just smoked a little more pot. The relaxers, I just took those at night. Those things fuck you up. Yeah, they do. I had 3 of them when I was younger. It was specifically for back pain. Fixed my problem up. And I never went back to ask for them again because of my experience between then and when my back pain flared up again with those painkillers. And I was like, I'm never going to touch those again. In hindsight, I probably, knowing what I know now about like hydrocodone and, you know, OxyContin and all of those like, you know, terrible opiate pain management medications, I would probably be a little bit more open to muscle relaxers because they're in a completely different family. But as far as those other ones are concerned, yeah, no, those are all in their own pile of I will never touch those ever again. I had an obsessed tooth, but I had to say no. Did you get a restraining order? Okay, let's see here. How about a heart attack and gangrene, HaLLoW? Yeah, Gecko, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, that was probably not a very fun experience for you at all. I can only fucking imagine. And I hope that for the rest of my life, I can only fucking imagine, because that is not something I ever want to deal with. All right, give me the... I don't have it over here. I dropped it off someplace else. Okay. Are the radishes done? The radishes are ready! And on that note, I think probably what I'm going to do is move my sprinklers from over here to over here. Or at least that one that I have right there, because I can make another one now. Sunflowers are growing for Haley. All right, let's see here. I have this and my coal. I'm going to do that. I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to put the... I'm going to put the normal ones in here, and I'm going to sell the gold star ones and the silver star ones, except for one. One of those is going to go over here for the display that happens later on this year. Or maybe this season. I don't even remember when that festival happens. All right, you guys go away. Let me go get rid of this stuff real fast. And now... I'm going to go take care of the chickens. Oh, chickens! You get what I can from in here. Then we'll let them out. Some of them I didn't give love to over the last couple days, unfortunately. Don't eat the egg. No. I gotta be a little bit better with my poultry. And as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna let them out right now because it's hard to get those eggs. Let me go drop these off real fast. I got a lot of gold and silver star stuff, though, so they definitely are doing okay as far as production is concerned. I mean, it could be better, but it could be a hell of a lot worse. I had a cornea transplant. Yeah, I remember you telling us about that, Sir Caro. It was when you were gone for a little while. Have my cows grown up yet? I don't think they have.
Ice cold water.
Did that. Captain Vimes, thank you, friend. I needed that hydration. Cheers. Actually, I got some strawberry lemonade I'm going to drink. No sparkling water for this time. Did it. Gecko. 110 biddies. Thank you.
Bits falls out of Gecko Drate 84 pocket. HaLLoW sees them and grabs them.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Thanks, friend. I really appreciate your support, Gecko. Been really, really kind over the last couple days. And before that, too. Don't get me wrong. Fuck me. Where did I leave this thing? I think I must have left it in one of these over here. All right, let me go around, make sure that all of the animals have love. Know that they are appreciated. Keep pooping out gold star eggs, please. Okay. Not in here, but I can put the milk and that in there. Probably in here. Yep, there it is. Okay. So I've got the iridium bar going in there. I'm going to grab this one. And we need to put this sprinkler...
So, what's on the
Here.
to-do list that you're going to start doing today?
Fire Pharaoh, what's up, friend? Thank you for the 100 biddies. Today, I don't know, actually. Step one is getting the iridium together so I can make another one of these. Step two is replanting this spot with something. I don't know what. Probably have to think about that when I actually get down to the shop. And then after that, I don't know. Let me check the calendar up here real fast. Sunday the 7th is nothing. Tomorrow, though, is Gus's birthday, and I don't know what I'm going to get him. I got to figure something out for Gus. I hope I can figure something out that he at least likes. It's good to see you, Fire Ferret. Killfire, how did you know you can check the status of your animals in the menu? No, I did not. I knew I could check my... Where is Riot? I thought I could check Riot in here. Am I blind? Oh, here we go. Oh. I gotta go pet the cows. And I have to pet Riot. I didn't know that. Thank you, Killfire. I mean, I might have known that at one point, but I definitely forgot it. But I don't think I knew it because I don't forget anything. What happened? My bicycle accident? Wait, hang on. Let me check this. Am I missing any of those guys? Or is it just... You know, it's just Riot and the cows. I was given liquid forms of hydrocodone and other numbing agents by way of shots before they did the stitch work. Honestly, I didn't even feel them inserting the needle with the exception of one by my nose. Nerve ends were still alive there. I had... I think it was lidocaine when the stitches around my femoral artery were taken out, and that was a fucking trip because I could definitely feel those, and the lidocaine didn't do a goddamn thing. Probably because I specifically requested that I don't get opioid pain relievers. And I think that is probably the most intense pain I've ever felt in my life. And the more intense part of it was I had to hold completely still because they were removing stitches out of my femoral artery. So that was a day. That was a day. That was probably the day where I became most acquainted with my mortality. HaLLoW forgets a lot. Who are you again? All right. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the store. I just walked in. I got nothing from Novocaine. When they had to cut open my foot to remove a pencil, I felt everything. Oh my goodness, Catman. Also, hi, HaLLoW in chat. Hello, Catman. Hey, by the way, I have not forgotten about you. I still haven't gotten back, or I haven't heard back from support teams on the things that I'm working on for you. I have you right up here on a sticky note on the top of my monitor. I'm still good for it. Don't worry. No worries at all, friend. I appreciate it. I realized like a couple days ago when I was talking about another giveaway for an item that is now out of stock, I was like, shit, I gotta get a hold of Catman. So I'm glad to see you tonight so I can tell you that, man. It's good to see you. And I'm sorry to hear that you felt that. Lidocaine is definitely... It's not really meant for, you know, the big shit like that. I'm easy. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. All right, let's see what we're going to plant. I kind of want to plant the melons, if I'm being honest. A big old field of melons. Let's do that. How many is it? It's, I think it's 10, 20... 30, 40, I think it's 38 technically, but I'm going to get 40 of them. So we should have 2 left over. And then, do I want anything else? I can't remember if I'm growing tomatoes. I don't remember if I'm growing tomatoes or not. I don't know if I want to grow hops this season. I kind of wouldn't mind planting a big old field of corn, but I don't have a spot for it right now. I'd have to water them. I think I am growing red cabbage. It's like that back row. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just do that. Oh, shit. Okay, well. I'll just buy 11 of those randomly, I guess. Why not? Yeah, let's go. I had Chinese for supper. Nice, great art. What'd you have specifically? I had a lovely roast beef sandwich with some really nice mustard on it. I think it was Grey Poupon. I didn't get to see, though. Had, like, onions and stuff. It was really fucking good. All right, let's see here. That is still smelting down into a bar. And yeah. Hey, by the way, X, before I forget, I really appreciate you taking part in that conversation earlier. That's one of the things I like the most about this community is, like, we talk a lot about a lot of stuff. And everybody, almost everybody, is really down to earth and, like, super nice. And yeah, so I appreciate you taking part in it. And congrats again on your gifted sub. It's good to have you in the community. How dare you? What, the cow? I didn't know that it was dry. I'm sorry. There was no way for me to figure out that the jug of milk was empty without giving it a little yank out of the fridge. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Just plant them. Let's go for it. This is still smelting down, by the way. You said I was nice. I did.
But also full of fanfares.
Indeed. What? Hang on. Are you talking about farts? You talking about farts? I think you're talking about farts. Thank you, Arrows, for the 307. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm going to laugh my ass off if we've actually already planted these. I don't think we have. Oh, shit! I wasted one. Specifically right here. I need to put a sprinkler there. Doc isn't nice. He's very nice. Get crapped on. The cow was dry. You must have overcooked it. I cooked it so much that it literally came back to life with fur and everything like that. I like my steaks blue. Yes, this is done. Okay, good. Crafting. Iridium sprinkler. Bam. Okay, I gotta make sure I do the right one here. It's this one, right? Yes. Bam. Sorry, little seed. I apologize. Let me get it watered. Oh, I've definitely not planted these before. They turn pink when you water them. I have not planted these ones yet. It was great to be able to have an open conversation about some typically dark and biased topics. Yeah, I don't think that anybody will ever deny the fact that every business in America or worldwide is designed for money unless they're specifically a nonprofit. And that's part of the reason why I advocate for, you know, a much more equitable approach to medicine. Because if it's done that way, then people's tax dollars are on the line, and all of a sudden everybody becomes a little bit more involved in wanting to figure out what the root causes of some of these chronic diseases are. I've made kind of some dark jokes in the past about how people, you know, from my generation are going to be showing up with terrible diseases and cancers as we grow older because of Mountain Dew Code Red and Pepsi Blue and fucking Baja Blast, you know, just being shoved down our gullets from a young age without really understanding the ramifications of the dyes and the flavorings and everything that goes into them. And honestly, like, as time goes on, it's ringing more and more true. It's, you know, I play video games. I keep things light. I like to have fun. But at the same time, we live in a very real world. And if we just keep our heads in the sand about stuff, then no solutions are going to come out of that. So, Baja Blast, I'm cooked, bro. Bro, you have any idea how much Code Red I drank as a kid? Oh, my God. I used to shovel Nesquik into my mouth out of the tin. Like, the stuff that you would put in milk and stir it up to make it into a drink, I ate it like it was fucking Chips Ahoy. Just Cookie Monstered that shit. Nonprofit for my generation seems about right, yeah. P.S. You're very nice when you don't have your sword and a mangy at someone. You're very nice. That's just weird. It was delicious, dude. One of my favorite things to do was mix up so much Nesquik in a glass of milk that it literally was no longer soluble. And it would just pile up and like fall out of solution to the bottom of the what is your child saying? She didn't know about it. I did it in private. She didn't know about it. I would go to the kitchen and I would get that Nesquik bottle and I would just shovel that shit into my mouth. But for real, it was I would just mix so much of it into a glass of milk that it would be like cereal. Like, that is how much I loved Nesquik strawberry milk when I was a kid. I guzzled that stuff. Bro, you're about to get grounded. I'm running away now! HaLLoW, did you have any milk with your milk powder? I had a little bit. I never had any Code Red, Baja Blast, or any of that stuff. I did have Nesquik, but normal portions. Fucking overachiever. Holding back your addictive whims. How dare you? Seriously, though, I love that stuff. I loved it so much. I know that that's not the case for everybody, but it is everywhere. So it doesn't matter if you ate a whole lot of that one particular thing. I've just always been of the belief that, you know, there was a lot of bad shit in our food for a very, very long time. And whatever happens with that happens. I don't know. So, by the way, I was the same as you. Really, Killfire? Really? I'm sure that there are more people out there that were as well. Whether they want to admit it or not. I'm shameless. We just couldn't afford to have those things a lot, so we really stretched it out. Gotcha, Catman. It was my mom's and my tradition to always get a Pepsi Blue when we went to the local video store when I was young. And we got like popcorn and stuff like that too, but I always got chocolate covered raisins and a Pepsi Blue. And we'd watch whatever the movie was, and then eventually I just started drinking more soda as I grew older. I don't drink any soda now, though. I have not had a soda, if I had to guess, since 2011, I think. I was in a play, and it was right before I had to go out on stage. Maybe about, like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Not, like, right before, but enough before. And someone was like, yo, you want a root beer? I was like, fuck yeah, I want a root beer. I haven't had one of those in, like, 5 years because I don't drink soda anymore. I drank it, and it felt like I drank concrete. I have never experienced that pain in my stomach ever before. Went out, did the show, like, had to fucking roll myself off from the wings the moment I broke character and the curtain was in front of me. And I just went and lied down on the couch for the rest of the run, like, until I was needed again, so. I think it's come a long way, and I'm optimistic that it will continue to improve. The past really sucks when you look at previous conditions and standards. Yes, and that's the idea, Brian, is that, like, we're always going to be at our worst, I hope, for the rest of the future, right? It is always a goal to improve and to make things better and to help people be healthy. That last point is specifically on the subject we're talking about right now. Sociopath coming in with the Bing Bong, 17 months. Sociopath, thank you so much. Welcome back in. Almost a year and a half. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing wonderful, friend. We're talking about weird stuff tonight. I ate the chocolate milk powder by the spoonful. It was nummalicious. It was strawberry milk for me. But yeah, Brian, to my point, like, it's always supposed to get better. And so people always think that it's so terrible. I don't think that it's terrible. I just think it can get better, you know? So I am definitely in agreement with you. I think a lot of things have been banned and a lot of things that have been analyzed and looked at as being either carcinogens or just something that causes other diseases, etc. Like, I don't like dyes in food. I really don't. I don't need my blue drink to look blue. I just want it to taste blue, you know? I know I'm kind of shitting on my own point, but you get what I mean. I don't need the colorful colors. I think that just has been designed to pull people in over the years to get addicted to a certain sugary product or something like that, or sell something that's more of an appetizing color than the other thing, when really we should just be eating normal fucking food. I was today years old. That when you run nearly empty on the squeeze bottle for like a Nestle chocolate or strawberry flavor, you just pour the milk into the bottle and really shake the bottle. Boom, you have a sippy bottle of whatever flavor milk and you haven't wasted anything. Veteran, I know friends that did that before. I never did it when I was younger because I always did the powdery stuff. I never did like the syrupy stuff. But yeah, I've heard of people do that before, dude. Did you just have a sippy cup full of Nestle chocolate or strawberry flavor? It's good to see you, by the way, Veteran. I hope you've been enjoying your lurk tonight. I know you like to occupy the shadows. I just back from 6 cans of Mountain Dew a day to 1 in December. Everything else is water. Good for you, Catman. Good for you, man. I remember us talking about that not too long ago. I think it was in the DMs. It might have been in stream, but I think it was in the DMs. You're like a soda alcoholic, which is so weird. Yeah, not even. Not even. I think it came from just like, why am I drinking this sugar water when I could just drink water or other things that taste sweet? When I worked at Olive Garden for a little while, we had like strawberry lemonades there that were fucking delicious. And I get them at other places as well. And I just kind of came to the realization that it's like, I could just have this and I would be perfectly fine. Like normal fucking lemonade, fresh squeezed lemon. I made it myself when I got back home, like later on in the day. It wasn't the Minute Maid stuff that they served there, but I would just do that and mash up some strawberries and throw it in the glass and have a big old straw. And it was the fucking best. And I just realized, like, I don't need to drink this sugary shit anymore. Thank you again, Sociopath. I really appreciate you a lot. I'm trying to get caught up on chat. I know I missed some messages, so I apologize to everybody that, that wrote a message that I didn't get to read. I'm doing my best. I'll say I'm definitely more of a water and juice drinker nowadays. I still drink a soda if I go out, though. Good for you, Mako. I mean, moderation is key. I'm a little bit extreme with stuff. If I don't like something, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. And at some point, I just stopped liking soda. I drink soda once in a while, but I do drink Trader Joe's flavored bubbly water. I've never had that before. I like sparkling water. You guys hear me drinking it every night. Every time you hear me crack a can open, that's exactly what I'm opening up. Speaking of which, Captain Vimes, thank you for the hydration. I'm getting that right now. Cheers. We can refund all those channel points, by the way, chat. Or mods. There we go. Let me see here. Sociopath. Sociopath, what are you doing? What are you doing? I love how Paul just dropped the totem without checking who it's from. Just like stands in front of the bullet like, get down, Mr. President. Finds out he took it for a dictator. Like, no, I want a refund. No. I have a Mexican Coke every now and again because they hit different. I agree. I lived in Mexico for a year when I was younger. My family is from down there. My mom specifically. My dad lived there for a long, long time as well. Mexican Coke is different. I don't care what anybody says about it not being different. It is fucking different. Cane sugar, it is a different recipe. It is different out of the glass bottle. It is absolutely different. I think there was like a deep dive on that on YouTube, like some fucking video essay. And I just remember shaking my head being like, you don't know what you're talking about. Stardew gives Zelda vibes. It does, doesn't it, Veteran? It absolutely does. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like OG Zelda, especially when we're in the mines. Speaking of which, I kind of want to go to them tomorrow. Let me see here. Mexican Coke is so good. It is. Any foreign soda tastes completely different. Yeah, all their regulations are different. Their subsidies are different, so they don't have to do corn syrup. They don't have to do high fructose fucking corn syrup. They can actually do real sugar. Then again, you could also argue that that's, a trade imbalance, but also from, yeah, just regulations and whatnot. So I love soda with real sugar. Yeah, same. I've literally just been on a kick of sparkling water made with a soda stream with fruit in it or veggies, like depending on what kind of vibe I'm going for. That is the best. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to start making it on the daily. I think I'm going to order a couple more of those soda stream carbon dioxide bottles and, always have them on hand. That's part of the reason why we stopped drinking them is just because they run out and then they're hard to refill sometimes. I love milk. I do too, Bull Red. I drink a shit ton of water and liquid IV. I've had the liquid IVs in the past before. I don't remember what they taste like. Occasionally a decaf iced coffee when I wake up early enough for work to get it. Hell yeah, Meg. I drink one coffee in the morning. It's a larger cup. It's like a 16-ounce cup, I think, or 14-ounce or whatever. It's one of the larger ones. I I have frothed milk in it. I drink whole milk always. Always been that way since I was a kid. Fuck, I'll drink half and half if I had it my way, but they don't sell it by the gallon. Maybe they do. Maybe I should look that up. But yeah, I'll drink whole milk, froth, and then I have I think it's like 2 squirts of Torani syrup in there for flavoring, macadamia nut specifically. If I found a way to flavor it naturally, macadamia nut, I would do it. But the problem with the nut is that you can't really, it's not like a fruit. You can't, strawberry flavor, or you can strawberry flavor your coffee with a strawberry a hell of a lot easier than you can do it with a nut, like macadamia nut. So stirred tastes better than liquid IV. I've never heard of either, or I've never heard of stirred before. Liquid IV keeps me upright. I need all the sodium. They also have an immunity one with vitamin C. I highly recommend their mixed berry flavor because it doesn't taste icky like a lot of the other vitamin C drinks do. I'll have to check that out, Meg. I've always been a fan of vitamin C, though, to be honest. When I was a kid, I used to put away vitamin C tablets like a motherfucker. My dad had this big orange tablet vitamin C thing from Costco, and I'm not going to lie, that shit was candy to me. He didn't know it. I don't think my mom knew it, but I ate a lot of those. Oh, man. How lucky was I that you just piss out all your extra vitamin C? How lucky was I that it wasn't like some other thing? I consumed way more vitamin C than I care to admit. I pour Mountain Dew in my eyes in the morning to jumpstart them. That explains a lot. I think I might have told it to her a long time ago, but yeah, if she didn't know, she definitely knows now. Yeah, for real. Like, those things were so damn tasty. A lot of people found them chalky and nasty or whatnot. I thought they were candy, man. I love them. And to this day, I still find them to be incredibly delectable. I think they still make them at Costco, as a matter of fact. Just like the most tang orange flavored thing that you can imagine, and it's all pure vitamin C. I love liquid IV. Okay, I might have to look into it then, chat. Might have to do a little bit of research, figure out what the flavors are, give it a try. Okay, one thing I want to do really fast before bed is is it up here? Yeah. Okay, I want to make some pathways. Costco has one hell of a sale on the Rocket Pop flavor right now. 30-pack bag for only $20. Damn. We might have to pick some up the next time we go then. Might get some bottled water too, just to make it super easy. I try to be conscious with, like, plastic waste. I do my best to not, overuse any of that stuff, but it might not be a bad idea. All right, let's see here. Nope, not like that. I don't know why I thought that would work, throwing the pathway all the way over there. Okay. And then the last thing that I want to do, I don't know what I'm going to do here, by the way. I'm just kind of extending this willy-nilly. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. But what I do want to do is back here, I want to put in a pathway all along this backside, leading up to Grandpa's grave, back here, and then going down the side, and then tomorrow, my goal, I think, is pretty straightforward. I would like to go to Robin's to scooch the silos over, and then I think I want to go to the mines. You know what you need next to the path? A shrubbery! I could put some shrubberies down. As a matter of fact, if they weren't so fucking expensive, I would line this whole path. Wait, hang on. Can I craft them now? I think I can. I can craft a little box of flowers, I think. Or maybe I could buy the recipe. Yeah, I think that's it. I could buy the recipe at one of the festivals that I went to. I don't think I ended up buying it, though. Yeah, I don't see it here. Okay, I'll have to remember that then. Yeah, okay, that's good to know, Mom. Good to know. Bye, HaLLoW, you got a ground HaLLoW. He admitted to eating all the Nestle chocolate It wasn't chocolate. Strawberry. You have 2 new bags unopened in the house. Really? Okay. Well, I bought a bunch back in the day. It was like COVID times. I bought a bunch of Gatorade and I bought a bunch of like other sorts of like really easy to make, you know, just because I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. I knew that everything was going to go, you know, like the shit was going to be in the direction of the fan for a little while. I just didn't know how much or where it was going to get flung to. Same shit, different shit. It's very different shit. Doesn't even look like shit. It's very different. Very different. Nice and cozy down there. Should probably clean it soon. Got a couple skeletons crowding the place. Yup. Sociopath. We got to take care of that pit. You are our resident pit care specialist. I will leave it up to you, my friend. All right, let me double check the weather for tomorrow one more time. It is beautiful and sunny, and this was Carp Surprise, right? Yeah, Carp Surprise. All right, let's go to bed, chat. One more day. One more day. You know, I gotta say, part of the reason why I like this community so much is because whenever I'm hanging out with you guys, like, it literally, I don't pay attention to, like, any pain or ailment or whatever that I'm dealing with during the day. I feel, I don't know. It's like that, I don't even know if Einstein said this, but it's a quote that's attributed to him where it's like, spend an hour with, what is the quote? It's something along the lines of, you know, spend a moment doing something you don't like and it feels like an hour, and it feels like an eternity or whatever. Or spend, a day with a beautiful girl and it feels like a brief moment. That's the theory of relativity or whatever. So, like, you guys are my beautiful girl. Aww. Seriously, like, I just like hanging out with you guys. It's a lot of fun, and even if I'm, if I'm feeling like shit, it just really lifts my spirits to be around you guys. Y'all are a great group of people. Thank you. One more day. Vomit. You clean it up. You spew it, you mop it. That's how you can tell when things are going well. You know, I'm pretty. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I hate to break it to you, but I'm a guy. Well, from one very specific angle, Killfire. I'm kidding. Tell me how pretty I am. Can I twirl and play with your hair while I tell you? My chair keeps coming up missing in the pit. I think that's probably because people break it down and use the legs to whittle weaponry out of. Like, they're fucking throwing spears and javelins down there. All right, let's see. If you really want to. All right, let me see here. Weather report for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Fortune teller, the spirits are displeased. Okay, and living off the land. Here's a reminder of the fish you can only find in summer. Dorado, found in rivers. Rainbow trout, puffer fish found in the ocean in the early afternoon. I'm going to go get a puffer fish today then. You touch my beard, I'll touch your butt. Bet. All right, let's go. I gotta go get a thingy today, a pufferfish today. All right, very little watering job that I have to do now that we have the other sprinkler in. Let's see here. Nice. No, that's not how I wanted to do it. Like this. Here we go. Let me get rid of this guy over here. Make sure it doesn't invade the garden. You go harvest up these coffee beans. And while I could expand, I don't think I will just yet. I'm going to stack up as much as I can on the coffee bean front. And I'm going to try to make a really big coffee bean plot in the greenhouse. That's my ultimate goal. Okay. Not this one. The coffee beans don't actually go in here. They go over here. I forgot. I also should probably drink my coffee. There we go. All right. Oh, and then I actually have to water the fucking coffee beans. Or the coffee bean plants, whatever they're called. Coca plants. Oh, God, no, not the coca plants. No, that's not. No, wait, hang on. That's something totally different. Hang on. That's totally different. I don't know what they are. Can somebody save me from this vat of nonsense I've fallen in? Okay, everyone, I have to hit the road. Thank you for all the laughs and talks while I rearrange my truck again. See y'all later and have a fun night. Don't have too much fun. Sounds good, Gecko. Have a good night. Thank you for your generosity as always, man. And I will see you when I see you, all right? You take care. Riot, let me love you. Good doggy. All right, you go away. Got a couple things I can drop off in the green chest, specifically stone and seeds. I got some more blueberry plants that I can toss up here. Save those for next season or the greenhouse, one of the two. Grab some of those. And then love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Are you guys not happy? There's grass around here. Can they not get to the grass? Is that the problem? Is it too far away for them? I think that might be the problem, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe they're not eating because the grass is like a mile away. I've mowed it back. That's kind of my bad. Nighty-night, friends. You headed out, Sociopath? Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, man. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you again for the resub for 17 damn months. I'll see you again, okay? Milk pail. Are we lucky enough to have had the cows grow? I think that they have grown. Looks like they have. Nice. Okay, cool. No, wait, what? You don't have any... Oh, there we go. I was like, what in the hell is happening? I haven't milked you yet today. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And... you. Thank you kindly. All right, we got 4 milk now. I'm going to start stockpiling it, as a matter of fact. I'm going to put it in the fridge. I also should probably drink the coffee so I have some decent movement speed. What do I want to do today? I was thinking about going back to, the mines. Hey, you know what? Hang on. Let me grab this. You make some omelets. I can make some more. Okay. Is there anything else I can put in here? There is not. So I have... Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to put a duck feather up here. Yeah, there we go. That'll go in the range display or whatever the fuck that thing's called. And then you get my coal. And you... I suppose get that. I probably could have put it over there, but I keep forgetting. That's fine. Are the spirits angry? Yeah, they're angry, but like... I don't know. I don't know what else I could be doing today. Like, all my farm is taken care of. I don't really want to put down any other stuff. Oh, my God. Ow, my neck. Holy shit. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, ow. Got milk? Not anymore. I made some omelets. Fuck. Ow. Oh. Why do you have milk in multiple chests? I have, I used to pile it up out here, but now I'm putting it in the fridge. Oh, shit, dude. Ow. Yeah, I just went to go, like, shift my seat, like, just shift my posture a little bit. My neck flopped a tiny bit, and I was like, that's fine. I'll just catch it with the usual muscles that I catch my neck with. Nope. Go rest that neck ears, my friend. Yeah, I will. At the end of today, let's go fight. Let's go fight. I want to take out some of this pain on some monsters. All right, let me see here. Cactus fruit. And I think that should be good. All right, let's go see if we can get some more iridium. That's really what I'm after right now, is iridium. Because the more iridium that I get, the more I'm able to water stuff without having to water it. And the better off we're going to be in terms of time management moving forward. So let's go. Buy a ticket. Yes. I probably should have gotten a totem, a farm warp totem as well, but I'll do that another time. This looks like the same graphics as Pokemon. Yeah, Hulk and Steel. It's part of the reason why I think I like this game so much. It reminds me of my childhood when I used to play when I used to play Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red. Like the original Pokemon. I played it on my Game Boy Pocket when I was on vacation with my family. And obviously when I came back too. I played it in the schoolyard and stuff like that. But yeah, those were the good old days, man. All right, I got some good snacks. It looks like they take up several inventory slots, so I'm going to have to eat them wisely. Let's get to it. Here we go. Oh my God, he didn't get blocked at all by that. I got to remember that for the future, that they don't get blocked at all by the sword. They just keep running into you, or floating, whatever, into you. Nice. So the thing about luck, I believe, is, and I could be wrong, I think it has to do with what you get from the Omni Geodes when you get them on that day, because I have read that it doesn't matter what luck you have when you go to Clint. It matters what luck you have when you actually got the geode to commence with. But there probably is also a factor of luck in the vein of like uncovering the shaft under the rocks versus the ladder. Maybe there's like some element of that as well, because I know the deeper you go, the better stuff you'll end up getting. Oh shit. This was a hell of a time to corner myself. Uh-oh. Nice. No. Here we go. Okay. Another asshole I got to deal with. Nice. As long as the serpents die, I really don't care about the other guys. It can be a little bit annoying, but they're not a big problem at all. As a matter of fact, you know what? I can banana bread this. Does anybody know specifically like what the luck factor is when it comes to the mines and, you know, uncovering various ores versus the shaft, like hole things that you drop down, or what? Uncovering the what now? That's not what I don't know what other word to use, Mako. Okay, we're going to eat the non-star one first. To dive deep, you have to learn how to work the shaft. You are paraphrasing what I said, and that changes the meaning very much. HaLLoW, do you ever look at the Stardew wiki page? I do for various things, but not for things like this. Like, I look at the wiki for where can I get the fish that I need for the community center. I look at the wiki for the calendar. I look at the wiki for... I think that's about it, actually. In Stardew Valley, luck affects various aspects of gameplay, including ore and coal drops from rocks, geo drop rates, and the chance of finding treasure rooms in the Skull Cavern. But luck does not affect monster drops or the contents of the geodes. Okay. All right, good to know. So it doesn't look like it actually affects the rate at which I find the holes versus the ladders. There's a ladder. Let's go. There's the slime. That's what I want. Oh, Mr. Slime. Nice. Got some iridium. Blocking. And I'm not too low on health. I could probably keep going for a little bit. We'll be efficient with it. I got the ladder as well. Let's get some stone. Finding chance to discover ladders from breaking rocks while mining geode and coal drop chance from rocks. Luck does not increase the chance to receive rare minerals and artifacts from breaking geodes. These results depend on the save file and the sequence in which the geodes are broken. Chance of finding gem nodes and mystic stones in the mines or Skull Cavern. Chance that crates spawn in the mines. Chance to find treasure rooms in the Skull Cavern. Amount of gold and items lost while dying in the mines or Skull Cavern. Chance of finding radioactive nodes in the mine. Okay, all right. So there are some aspects to it. When it comes to discovering ladders from breaking rocks. Okay. So then I really should be coming down here during high luck days to maximize. I feel bad for this guy. Let's help him out a little bit. We'll do that one, and you're free. Yay. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Killfire. I appreciate that. Oh, man, chat. I hope I was entertaining tonight. I really tried my best. I genuinely am in a lot of pain right now. I don't want to... I don't like bringing the mood down like that, but I genuinely do not feel very good. I'm hoping that this gets better. I know it will when I get the shoulder massager in a little bit here after I'm done with the stream, but man, I'm hoping I feel good for tomorrow because I love my summer car and I just want to play that again for you guys. Last time we played, we did the big heist for the slot machine. And I have a surprise for you guys. I worked on off stream. Ooh, what is that? Ow. Let's see here. That's Jade. Oh, okay. Ow. Nice. Nope. Ow. One more. There we go. Got some iridium out of that. I'm at 4 so far. That's good. That's literally the whole reason why I came down here. All right, we're going to eat the Silver Star one. It's going to take us maybe here. That's fine. I'll be okay. I'll just play safe. D-Clay has a name. You don't have to call him the shoulder massager. All right, give me this. Is there anything else ore-wise? Does not look like it. We go down the ladder. Let's go. I need 1 more iridium to make this trip really worth it. 6 more to make it super-duper worth it. Hiya. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Uh-oh. Bam, bam. Okay. Can't get hit. Woo! Okay, now I got to take one of the gold ones. What's the lowest you've gone in Skull Caves? It was 25 or 27, somewhere in the 25 area. I just dropped down one of the holes and I got to a certain level and then I was good to go. And oh my fucking god! Ow! Hi, Manly. How you doing, Manly? How's your trip? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the biddies. The 1,002 biddies. Okay, got him. Skull Caverns are so hard with where I'm at. Yeah, X, they threw me for a curve for a little while. Tee, you bastard. How you doing, Manly? Good to see you, man. How's your night? How's your trip? I forget where you went first. Was it Chicago? I can't remember. I love how everything but the flying bugs freezes in the pause menu. They are just doomed to continue their path forever. Oh, wait. Oh, they kind of wobble. I like that. Oh, yeah, those things are done, but the bugs are like, I'm ready to keep going. All right. I want these slimes down here. Come on, iridium. Give me all the iridium. Why's that guy mad? He's got red eyes. Nice. Uh-oh. Let me kill the slime fast. Got the ladder. I kind of want to go. I have 7. Yo, I need 3 more. 3 more. Oh my god, this is perfect. I need 2 more. And there's a big slime over here. And I got the ladder. Hell yeah. I still need 2 more. Almost there. We're going to keep going. 8:30 p.m. Not bad. This is a good run. This is really fucking good. I don't know which ladder to take. I'm indecisive. Okay, let's see here. Iridium. Iridium. Looking for slimes. I have jade down here. I'll go grab jade. I don't think I have a lot of that. Have I even found jade before? I think I have in a geode, right? Yeah, I have. If Gunther doesn't need it, then I have found it. I downloaded the mod that tells me where the ladders are, and that was one of the best decisions ever for my gameplay. Nice, Meg. I'm probably just gonna... Oh, shit, dude. We got iridium on deck. Let's go. Fuck. Their patterns are so goofy. Might as well eat this right now. See if I can power through the rest. Here we go. Nope. Ow. There we go. Still only 8. No. I need 2 more. That's all I need. I just need 2 more. Come on now. Oh, give me iridium. No! I really thought I was going to get him there. I got to keep going. I got to go deeper. I got to go farther. I need more. Okay, promising. First the loosey-goosey one. No iridium, what? Come on, man. Come on, don't do me like that. It's 10:50 p.m. I just need 1. I mean, by 1, I mean 2. I need 2. Nothing! Firefair, thank you for the 100 biddies.
HaLLoW's going to the latter half of the dungeon.
I am. It took me a minute, but I got there eventually. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Fire Ferret. I appreciate that. Clip, I gotta go deeper. We must go deeper. I don't know what command that would be, veteran, like where I can get that from, if it's Nightbot or if it's Stream Elements. I think I've seen some people do that command before. Okay, here we go. I got bugs. I have an exposed ladder. I have nothing else. Down the ladder we go. I don't care about anything else. Nothing. Got some mummies. It's midnight! No! No, I was so close, god damn it! I think I have 1 back there as well. Which sucks, because all I needed was 1 more iridium. I just needed 1 more. But you know what? We got close. We didn't do that bad. And at the end of the day, I think I can go buy some from Clint. So it's not that big of a deal. You could take the former, but might I suggest the latter? On the end of New Orleans trip, Chicago on Tuesday. Gotcha, Manly. Well, I hope you're doing well, man. I'm sure you don't like being away from home for so damn long on such a long stretch. But I hope you find some time to have some fun in there. All right, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I've had a lot of fun tonight. I really have. And I enjoyed hanging out with you guys so very much, but my neck is fucking killing me right now. So I'm going to click OK. We're going to go to day 9 of summer year 2. And I'm going to right there. Oh, the booksellers in town. I'm going to right there tip my hat for the night. Chat, thank you guys so much for being here. God fucking damn it. I knew it. Thank you for the 304, Manly. Listen, I meant what I said earlier. I'm a bit of a show must go on person. I work through pain. I work through shit a lot of times. I don't tell you guys about it. Tonight was a rare instance of I just don't feel very well at all. And I'm glad that I streamed because it was a very nice stream. I liked hanging out with y'all. And I'm going to try to feel better for tomorrow. I will let you know, though, right now that if it gets worse, it might. I don't know if it will, but if it does, then I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. I have to get this under control before it becomes like a chronic problem for the next week or something like that. So I will let you guys know over on Discord whether or not I will be here tomorrow. If I am, I will be playing the wonderful, the one-of-a-kind My Summer Car. And if you don't know what that game is, it's Finland. That's what that game is. It's fun. It's a great time. And I very much look forward to whenever I get to be back around here next, whether that's on Monday or Tuesday. I'll keep you guys in the loop, okay? But until then, thank you so much for everything. There was a lot of support tonight as well as there was last night. You guys, once again, just blew the sub goal out of the water. And Fiddler, if you're still out there lurking, I got to thank you again for that 21 bomb. I know a lot of people did a lot of nice things and shared a lot of really long resubs, but it is not lost on me that you were over 2/3 of the sub goal tonight. So thank you so very much for that. Also, Zeke, dude, if you're out there lurking, I will whisper you once the stream is over. Normally, I type a nice heartfelt message. I'm in a lot of pain tonight. I'm not going to do that. I was going to say congratulations in the mic right now. I'm really happy for you, dude. I will whisper you the link when the broadcast is over. If I might send you a heart emoji, okay? But for real, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out tonight. I had a lot of fun, and I look forward to tomorrow. Thank you for the bits, the follows, the subs, the resubs, all the love tonight. I love you guys to the moon and back. But that right there, that is my time. So please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, noon, night, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. And I will see you guys again.